to Pew Pew Bang, a video game podcast that's also a slumber party. We're talking games, sharing stories, and dishing out life advice. My name is Kelsey Lewin, and joining me we've got Janet Garcia.
Hello.
Haley Maclean.
I neighed.
Your horse noise.
Hello?
The neigh did not come through the microphone.
It didn't come through. You all looked at me like I was crazy.
No. Okay, that was too
better.
real.
Is that better?
Okay. So much better. Also, Sarah Podzorski's here.
Yay!
Yes, thank you.
First try, flawless. Well, okay, this is not what we said we would be doing for episode 2. It's not even close, actually. We were supposed to have recorded a whole in-person episode of Pew Pew Bang last week with all 4 of us in Minnesota. But as it turns out, Haley is like a sexy Canadian spy or something, so they wouldn't let her into the country.
That was
Haley, I feel like you've probably told the story 12 times already, but if you don't mind, will you regale the Pew Pew Bang audience one more time as to what the fuck happened here?
Yeah, we can. Also, I don't have to write down swears anymore, you guys. This is awesome.
know.
I can spend so much time talking and not writing down our swears. It's gonna be lit. Yeah, so I woke up, got ready for my flight. I was heading into Newark. Gonna be a beautiful day. Go in the whole pink world. It was not a pink world. It was gray and it was drab. I went and you know what really sucks? I paid the $40 to check my bag and they said they wouldn't give me that money back after. Doesn't that suck? They brought me my own damn bag back. I said, am I going to get my $40 back for checking that? And they went, no. And I said, wow, aren't you the fucking nicest people on earth? Screw all you guys. I went up. They're not going to listen to this. I said that meanly. I might be applying for a visa in the future. You guys are okay. Let me in the future. Anyways, moving on. I went up. They asked me, like, where am I going? I said Minneapolis, blah, blah, blah. And then they said, without me prompting, do you still do work for MinnMax Media, LLC? Which I think they knew. I was talking to my lawyer now, who is a former immigration officer. She says, lately they have been collecting up a lot of information on people, and they ask them stuff at the border. So I obviously claim all my MinnMax money on my taxes. So that's probably how they found it, is what she said. They tried to frame me for tax fraud too, ladies. They said, have you claimed all your money you received from MinnMax on your taxes? I said, hell yeah, I'm not trying to go to jail.
Oh.
Good Lord. That would have been worse than the border stuff. But anyway, so they pulled me aside. I say, yeah. They say, are you going to Minneapolis to do any MinnMax work? I said, I'm going there to visit my friends. And they say, is there any chance you're going to be recorded while you're there? And you can't lie to the border officers, guys. So I said, you know what? Yeah. There's probably a chance I'll be in the background of a travel log or something. They said, come in here, ma'am. And I proceeded to be asked questions about MinnMax. Ben's dream interview, my nightmare. For like an hour and a half, 2 hours. My flight left while I was in that room. The guy who was asking me the questions was really into Battlefield and clearly wanted to like nerd out with me. Seemed like
That
a
already
nice,
is like a red flag.
seemed like a nice dude. Seemed like a nice dude. Not the right circumstances, my bro. I don't want to talk about Battlefield right now.
Does he seem like a nice dude?
The second dude,
not
For the
letting
person
you-
listening to it, he seems like a nice
he was
dude.
great. The second
So I
person,
totally agree with you, Haley. I love our Canadian-American relationship, but not in a way that would ever, underthrow the government or
America.
undermine the government or anything like that.
love
Yeah, but
America.
like not enough to be here and stay because that's what they fear in a normal, legal way.
Yeah. But anyway, so they said, we think there's too high a chance that you're coming in here to do work, even if you're not getting paid for it, because they classify work in U.S. immigration law as anything that benefits your employer. So the fact that I'm there and the vibe is better and that helps MinnMax even alone would be like work potentially. Like, so that kind of boils down to if I go see my friends and like maybe I'm in a video for 5 seconds, I'm technically working in the United States and I need a work visa for it. So they said, hey, listen, I can't stop you from coming back here tomorrow, but if you don't have a reason why you're coming in with a visa or that they said that I could bring a letter from Ben saying I'm fired from MinnMax and then I could come in. But then I was like, okay, but then could I be hired the next month? They're like, well, no, that's fraud. I'm like, damn it. So
I
that,
love that you
like,
asked,
give you
though.
that
I love that you were
suggestion.
like, just
I don't care. I'm not doing it. I'm just asking him. I'm like, well, is that like just to come here for 1 month and not work, or could I get rehired and then later? And he's like, no, that would be fraud. I was like, damn it. So yeah, they didn't let me in. I went home. You know what's extra funny is they were like, we have to look in your bag also. I'm like, why? I'm literally going home, but sure, go ahead and look. He goes, anything expensive in there? I said, a Dyson Air Straight. He said, okay, I'll be careful with it. I was like, okay. And then all my bag was filled with Canadian snacks to bring you fuckers. Because I'm excited to see you.
Hey, don't put me in the
No,
crossfire
lovingly.
between
They're
you
like,
and my
Sir,
government.
she's trying to share her culture with these Americans. We're gonna have to get
Lovingly,
I like
you
to
little
think that
fuckers.
they were like, we gotta protect Americans from these god-awful
Canadian.
ketchup chips.
I know, I
Yeah.
got ketchup chips. I had a bunch of candy bars for you guys that now I just have to eat. Gun to my head. I gotta eat them all week. And he was like, what are these for? I was like, I was bringing them for my American friends. He's like, oh, that's nice. I was like, yeah. It was just like
Yeah,
so
it would have
awkward.
been.
It would have been nice. And when he told me that I couldn't go, I started crying and he got really awkward.
Oh, well, like, what do they
That's
think's
so
gonna happen? You're
sad.
gonna
I
be like,
know.
oh,
I was like,
okay,
I've
You'd
been
be like,
thanks.
drat.
I know. I was like, I've
really
been
got
planning
this
this.
so sad.
I was like, I've been planning this for 7 months. Like, I'm going there not to do content. Like, the purpose of the trip is to visit my friends. He's like, we don't believe you that you won't be on content, so you can't go. Was essentially what they said.
I feel like the lines are so blurred with when it comes to content.
Yeah,
and, like,
exactly.
the monetary value of content.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's like, people could make a TikTok video, and you could technically make money off that TikTok video.
Yeah.
But where are you when you make it? You know,
Yeah.
like I just feel like they're purposely blurring the lines on that.
It's
for their
Right.
convenience.
I mean,
It's
so
rough.
should like every travel TikToker be banned from
Yeah.
all of these countries because sometimes they turn
One
the
of them
camera
was.
on when they're. Oh, okay.
Well,
They
I
probably
think
suck.
the
But-
thing with me
but
that
it's
made it
also,
more
like-
complicated was the fact that I get paid by a U.S. company and I'm coming in
Yeah.
as a
Yeah.
non-U.S. citizen. So that's the thing that they take issue with. So like, you know, when you guys go to Gamescom or something, like you're getting paid by MinnMax or like a U.S. company to go somewhere foreign. Therefore, you don't need a work permit to
Right.
go to Germany and do that. But where I'm Canadian, I can do remote work as unlimited. There's no, you don't need a permit for that. But I need it for coming in. And then I'm in the process of getting an E1 visa, but it takes 4 to 5 months.
Ugh.
So I can't do the charity live stream this year. Sad.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Ugh.
I know. But once I get it,
God,
then
that's-
it lasts for 5 years and I just renew it. And it's a lot easier. But what's so stupid
That's
is,
nice.
is the E1 is the only one that would work for this situation. If I was coming in to do law services, I could have a visa in like 2 days because they have like expedited things for professional services. But I'm not coming in to do legal work. I'm coming in to talk about
Can I
mafia of the old
can I
country.
hire you to do legal work for me and then you're just here?
I would need to get called to the bar.
Let's not
in your
strategize
state.
our way around the U.S. visa system on a published podcast.
Why? They only said they would be following up and checking the channel for what I'm up
better
Are
to.
you listening? Are you listening? This will be a backstage pass exclusive or
Yeah.
something.
I will
They're
say,
always
second
listening.
dude that I talked to was very nice. He seemed like a nice dude. If we weren't meeting because he's making me cry and I have to go home without seeing my friends, I probably would have said, I met him at the MinnMax meetup, I'm sure we would have got along great. But I couldn't go because he didn't let me. So that's what
Good
happened.
strategy. Good job. You're doing great.
Yeah. So let me in in the future, please.
Let her in.
Hashtag
I
let
will
Haley
say,
in.
like, so many fucking memes and gifs came to my mind over this tragic scenario, Haley, when I sent that.
Hashtag
I'm like,
free Snooki.
How long do I have to wait? I'm like, how long do I have to wait before when I sent that Sunshine one to the Slack channel
Oh,
of
yeah.
Mario in
That was
prison?
fucked up, Janet.
I was like,
I was making the passport jokes
how long
on
can I
Pew Pew
wait?
Bang about
That's
like
what caused it. I
That's-
literally think we
yeah.
manifested talking about Sunshine Mario in jail.
I think
I know.
so.
And you were
Foreign
literally
country.
like, what are they going to do? I'm a Canadian citizen. Everything will be fine.
And I was thinking of like the cutscene too of and we'll know if you're goofing off. I'm like, this was what the agent told Haley. It was actually bar for bar. No, that sucked.
yeah.
But
Well,
We missed you.
missed.
hopefully
yeah, we
one
missed
day.
you a lot. There
Miss you
was
guys.
there was so much. Wait, hang on. Are you still? Do you think you're going to be able to make Really Rad Weekend in November?
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Okay, cool. I can't do math on the fly, so
Yeah. It'll be fine.
hopefully that still works. So maybe there will be an in-person episode this year, but it'll be way further into the season if we do that, or at the very least, we'll all get to see each other. So yeah, that sucked. the rest of us did just come back from. Well, I guess Sarah's still in Minnesota, but Janet and I left Minnesota. We went there and then we came back, and it was fun. We really missed Haley, but we got. I don't know. I feel like
that. Yeah, so the rest of us had a really good time.
look.
No, I want you guys to have had a good time. Jacob was saying that there was there was a vibe that I had died or something. Is how he
It did
phrased
feel that
it.
way. Yeah.
It really was like we'd pass a sign and we'd be like, Haley would have made a really good sexual joke about this.
Yeah.
like
we got
Woodhead
drinks,
or something.
And they were non-alcoholic. We were like, I'm like, Haley would have got alcohol.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. We all sat down
So-
and got like a fancy lemonade, and there were also alcoholic drinks, and we were like, I feel like Haley would have gotten the party started.
Yeah.
She wouldn't be doing these non-alcoholic lemonades.
Thank U.S. Customs that you guys had non-alcoholic lemonades for a week.
This is the future they don't want us to have.
Exactly.
But yeah, if I ever did have a good time, I would take a second and think, this time could have been better.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
nice. You guys are nice. My FOMO was fucking crazy. Like,
I could not imagine. I am
It
one
makes
of
you feel
those.
better. A lot of people got sick, so that's cool. Like
That's
not
true.
in our group.
It was
in the perimeter.
Absolutely cursed.
it
Yours
was a
was just the
curse.
first domino to fall.
Yeah.
Minnesota is apparently having a big hand, foot, and mouth disease outbreak, which, like, what the fuck kind
pick
of
a
disease
struggle,
is that
am I
even?
right?
Yeah.
Which also, this is like again because I'm fucked up. I was thinking like, should I slack Haley and be like, girl, you might dodge the bullet on this one? Because that's like that's what I would want to hear. But I'm like, no, I don't want to conjure up bad things.
No,
but I
we
was
don't want
thinking
bad
like,
vibes.
I'm
I
like,
felt like it was going
you
from
know?
like fun travel vlog to like Blair Witch Project very quickly.
Yeah.
And whenever
It's
somebody
not-
was like, we were losing people
Sometime-
by the day.
sometimes
No.
someone's dark cloud is someone else's silver lining, and I just felt like for Haley this could have been that thing. But I was
My
like,
silver
okay, maybe
lining
not.
is my
Maybe
good
not.
friends get hand, foot, and mouth disease. I'm at home like, good,
No,
good.
No, it's not. No, it's not that get it. It's that you avoid. You guarantee avoid it. That's the silver lining. It's not. It's not us
Yeah.
going down. It's you being safe. See, it's like. But then, so this is why you didn't get my message because I was like, I don't think I should send this. But I did.
How do I
think it.
communicate this?
Up here? There's a lot of fucked up shit going on. Let me tell you.
I will say the outbreak of hand, foot, and mouth disease kept me from biting my nails for a full week, which was pretty
There
impressive.
you go. Was the hand sanitizer just like flowing?
Oh,
You got-
yeah.
Oh, yeah. We
I
went to Mall of
Ulta and I
America.
got hand
Yeah,
sanitizer, so-
Nice.
We got hand
We got our
sanitizer.
Touchland trendy
We got
hand
the
sanitizers.
viral
You didn't get the
Pew Pew Bang
Touchland?
Touchland. No,
You
we
got
did,
it?
Yeah,
You got it?
we got it. Of course, yeah. I've been had it, but yeah, I got more.
Nice.
Got more.
I got a new flavor.
Flavor.
Nice.
We've been over this.
Yeah,
Scent.
It's fun to call them flavors, though.
Flavors.
It's not flavors.
If not flavor,
When
why
all-
does it look like
Look.
liquid?
When all the flavors are like various fruits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not like I'm calling sandalwood a flavor. I'm calling like vanilla or berry a flavor.
Yeah, pine.
Touchland scents.
What's the Gen Z one we
Ranks.
discovered and you guys made me...
Oh, no, nong.
I realized that
Guys, I haven't
It starts with
even
an N.
I
I
realized
haven't even said what this episode is about yet.
I almost spit my drink out.
But-
What was that?
it's about horses, but
No
one,
shinku.
one final
Wait,
question.
what is
One
that?
final question about: is it still millennial cringe to have Bath and Body Works?
Yes.
Ooh.
This
It
crazy.
probably is, but I don't care.
Because
Say
Bath and-
cringe is strong. I wouldn't say cringe,
Chuggy.
but it is millennial coded.
I'm gonna go out on this branch, guys, because
Uh-oh.
I
Yeah.
have beef with Bath and Body Works because they are promoting Summerween.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
messed
it's an
up.
excuse. It's just an excuse to
Can
market
we-
to Halloween girlies. And
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can't stand it. Like
Yeah.
the pink ghosts, they don't need to be pink. Okay,
Yeah.
they're fine in October where they belong.
Yeah.
Wait, Sarah, a related question. And then Kelsey can start the show. How do you feel about Christmas in July? Same vibe?
I hate that too.
You wore Santa hat on your
seasons
golf
to
ball
their
the other
seasons.
day.
It's the only cosmetic
goes-
the game gave me.
She
it's
goes,
the only cosmetic the game
I
gave
have
me.
something for the season. And then she pulled out her golf ball and had a Santa hat on it. I went, what is this? Christmas.
That's the only cosmetic the game gave me.
That's sounds like a cope. You
I
love
wanted to
Christmas in
wear
July.
that.
You probably put your tree up. It's probably up behind you.
No, no. Sorry, I think Kelsey, are you a year long tree up person? Not to like call you
No.
out, but
Okay, so
That'd be crazy.
I I am an early tree and late to
Can
take
you
down the
explain?
tree person.
That's okay. That's
The
okay.
windows though of time.
Oh, November 1st is usually when my tree
That's
goes up.
early. Day after
pretty
Halloween?
early.
You literally
Well, it
give out
it's
candy
okay.
and then put it up?
Before Thanksgiving, I guess, is when I go get the tree out of storage. It
Okay.
may not be like actually decorated until.
Your audio just cut out really weirdly.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was
can
like,
you hear me now?
yeah, but it was
Can you
like,
repeat what you said after you said it may not be actually decorated.
it was like Santa
Oh.
Claus cut you off because your spirit was
Santa's
too
like,
strong.
you cannot do this.
It's the ghost of the turkey of the Thanksgiving spirit.
Oh,
What? What?
she says as she sips her matcha.
No, you heard her.
I could not follow.
You
that.
heard her.
We've really
Anyways,
hit our
my-
stride with this show. This show's good as hell.
It's really good. Yeah, that's fun.
Every time Haley says the show is good as hell, I believe in it a little more. So
It's true.
It's great. No, my Christmas tree goes out of storage in November, but it might not actually be decorated till like roughly Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Maybe even a little after
That's-
Thanksgiving.
that's not too
But I don't take it down until usually like end of January. But that's mostly because stop making faces at me, guys. You know how dark and depressing
I'm
it is
smiling.
in Seattle in January.
Yeah, that's
like,
fair.
I
That's
need
fair.
light and love in my life. But what Sarah's referencing is I actually had to keep my tree up for like several months late this year, so I redecorated it with like a bunch of pink and yellow and white fake flowers. I wonder if I have a picture somewhere. So it wasn't a Christmas tree. It was just a tree that had a bunch of flowers on it and
I
stuff.
feel like that's up for debate. It's
Oh,
That's
okay.
a Christmas tree.
But can I defend myself?
Yes,
I
yes.
ran out of room in storage because I was using the pink gorilla storage and we had a bunch of stuff in it and I couldn't fit it in there anymore and I was finally able to fit it back in there like a month or
I
two
love that
ago.
you tried to put flowers on it to like
I do agree
I
that
tried.
Christmasify it.
Like put
Well, like, I did
Valentine's
put
hearts.
flowers on it. Oh, it's not a blow up doll because I put a shirt over it. It's still a blow up doll. Now it's just
Why is that your comparison? That's a crazy comparison.
Because it's visceral. And it's evocative.
It's a
Wouldn't it be crazy if I said, no, this is my set decoration for the studio? It's like, that's definitely just a blow up doll with a shirt on it.
It's dark so early in Seattle in the winter and the Christmas tree lights bring a little bit of joy back into my life.
You could probably have a bird angle where you're like, and my birds feel more natural.
Oh
in
yeah,
it."
my birds are like, it's actually just for my birds because they don't,
they
so
need
they feel like they're
enrichment,
living
you
outside.
know?
Yeah, exactly.
They
Yep.
need enrichment.
I
As we
enjoy
know,
an
parakeets
extension,
love Christmas trees, tropical birds.
but I don't extend that far. I'll do an after Thanksgiving to put it up. Like, I don't have to wait till December for me personally. And for taking it down, probably like second week of January. Like, it's debatable on if it's up for my birthday. My birthday's January 10th. Like, there's a chance that it's been up for my birthday, but usually like whatever week that is, that's when it comes down. But I do agree life is better with the tree. But that's kind of
Yeah.
why I want to have it contained, because it's like I don't want to just, if I extend the feeling too much, then it's not as special to me.
I agree.
I jury's out on the submarine thing though. I get what it is just capitalism bullshit, but so is most of our holidays. So I don't know, but it is like it's bold, and I'm gonna, if I had to vote for or against, I think I'd have to be against, because what's next, like winter Easter or something, you know? At what point does it stop?
Yeah,
if we
it's a
don't-
slippery slope, you know, when we
Yeah.
start double dipping these
Even though-
holidays.
Yeah.
This does sound like right wing.
I'm not double dipping, I'm just doing like a-
Maybe I'm gonna back away from it. We can
Continuous dip.
I'm not double dipping. I'm just getting that like really unnecessarily huge scoop of hummus.
While
or
everyone's
whatever.
in line for the hummus bowl.
Yeah, I'm getting all of like the best parts of it, like, you know, the little tree nuts on top and
Oh.
everything.
Or like
Yeah,
with the
Tree
nuts,
nuts.
the
Topping.
nucleus chip.
Tree
The chip that
nut.
holds all the
Oh,
stuff. You
the
know?
master chip. Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, you called it master chip. I called it nucleus.
that's a good word too.
Hey guys, we're talking about
Horses
horses,
are cool.
today.
Yeah, horses.
That's why we whinnied like 20 minutes ago.
Now it's really out of context because we took so long.
We were planning on doing an actual slumber party episode. Was going to be our in-person angle, and it was going to be really cool. And we've had to pretty quickly pivot to an episode about horse games, which I feel like is just a natural evolution. of
Horses
this
also
podcast.
pivot. Was that intentional, Kelsey? That's a
Can they pivot?
Yeah,
I
they-
feel like they don't.
yeah. They do like fancy dressage pivots. So
Oh.
Kelsey really knows her horse stuff using these words.
We're gonna canter into this episode. Trot on
Decent.
in here. Thank
Better.
You.
Walk.
I thought canter was the most like you only say that about horses verb.
I use that with my dog because they have the same
Oh,
gaits
really?
as
Okay.
horses, dogs.
Well, it
That's
sounded
your first
horsey
fact
to
of the
me.
episode. Lots more to come.
All right, so normally I start with a really like basic question for the group about this topic, but I don't want to be basic today. So my first question for the group is, are horses the most common animal in video games to not be an enemy?
Ooh, great question.
Common?
Yeah, like okay, there's a lot of animals in video games,
Okay,
right?
but
Like
what about that guy in Sekiro that we fought and he was on a horse?
No, they're
fighting the
they're not
horse was an
complicit.
enemy.
They're not complicit. They're just pawns.
Yeah.
It's like
there's lots of
And you didn't
people
have to kill the
riding
horse.
horses
You fought the guy,
that are
not the
enemies.
horse.
yeah,
How
Like-
many times have you fought just a horse?
never.
Probably never.
But can't you like kill the Can't you like kill the horse to get the rider off?
That's your fault then for killing an innocent
But
creature.
okay, but the
Not in
horse is
Sekiro.
working for the enemy.
Okay, hang on. But
Working?
if you
He's not got
Sarah, if you kill the guy off the horse, does the horse keep attacking, or does the horse just go, "I'm done"?
I was being manipulated, says the horse as he runs
Yeah.
away.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I have killed horses in video games.
Name
Yeah,
one.
I
you're
was
going
just
out of
being-
your way.
Name
I'm just
one.
saying, like Sekiro, Elden Ring, they ride horses, and you can kill the horse.
does the
get
horse
rider. Yeah, you can kill the horse.
Okay.
Um,
I knew that. I would have gone for that horse in Sekiro. I don't know if I could.
I will
Well, I
never
don't know
kill
if
a
it applies to
horse.
Sekiro.
I will never kill
but
a
I'm just
horse.
saying, it is interesting because you're like, yeah, I've never killed a horse, but then I'm like, in Red Dead Redemption 2, can you not like shoot the horse?
Oh yeah, you can shoot. You can
To
kill
get the
1,000
rider.
horses.
So yeah, maybe the horse doesn't have beef with me personally.
it's a
But
prey animal.
I've probably injured a lot of horses in video games.
Well, that's
all
fair.
I'm saying. It's
I
all
mean,
I'm saying.
Injure. Where's the intent?
They're not blameless.
Where's
you
the
know?
intent? Injure is a very broad word. What's the mens rea? Did you mean to hurt it? Yes, you did. Your silence speaks volumes. You meant to hurt the horses. Is what I'm hearing.
I'm just saying. I'm just answering the question with a different perspective.
Literally, the question
Dogs are
was,
around a
do
lot,
you
too.
think horses are chill in games? And you're like, I hurt them. That's literally what just happened.
That wasn't what the question was.
The horses have acted as the transportation of those who have had ill intent against me as a player.
Would
So
you
what, do
blame
you
a
like
car?
attack cars?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
the
I
same
mean,
Do
argument
you
I
guys
was
not
thinking.
like
That
run
was a
into other
Fortnite
cars
stream.
in video games?
I was just running. I was just hitting people with the car.
Cars don't have
Yeah.
a soul.
Okay, but if
Also, I love
okay,
shooting the tires and then
if a guy
overthrowing them and
comes
stuff.
if a guy comes out of the car to attack you, and you kill him or whatever, do you then
Okay,
go
this
kill his
doesn't- this
car too?
literally- Why are we arguing the semantics
Sarah.
of is a horse a car? Like a car is
Because
not a
this
living
is-
creature.
Because this is pew pew bang, Sarah.
What is going on?
Because
Yeah, horse is a
cars
car.
and horses are the
I'm
same.
just saying. Sure. Okay.
Horsepower
Okay.
that the
You know
car
what? I
has?
take my answer back. You're right. Horses are totally blameless, soft, and beautiful creatures, and we should be nothing but thankful for
win.
their existence.
We win.
Okay. You happy? You happy now?
Yeah.
I think dogs are also very common to answer the actual question.
But dogs,
You kill dogs.
Yeah, you have to kill
kill
dogs.
dogs
Yeah, I
all
know,
the
but
time.
like, but I think it's the same difference though. And I actually don't think we kill dogs as often as we think. In
The
games.
Last of
I
Us
think
Part
people
2.
talk about it a
So
lot.
many evil dogs. in
People
games.
they just ham up the dog, but it's like that's one dog. There's a bunch of dogs. I guess there are a lot of
There's
dogs.
always
that
a bunch
you
of
kill if you
dogs.
wanted.
There's always dogs and they're always
Yeah,
cute
but-
and you have to kill them and it makes me mad.
Yeah, but I feel I think you pet more dogs in games now than you kill.
I would agree with
Now
that.
that's a question.
I would agree with that, but that's not what we're talking about. This is not the dog episode. This is the horse
But
episode.
the question was, are horses the most common non-enemy animal? And I think dogs are starting to like be really competitive because you do like.
But
pet
there's
the
too
dog in a lot of
many.
games.
There's too
But not
many
every game has a-
killings of dogs.
Yeah, are we doing quantity or percentage? Because if we're doing percentage, I think
Oh.
that horses take it.
Whatever
by-
one fits my argument is the one we're doing.
I still think horses might take it percentage or quantity because they have a secondary gameplay purpose, aka transportation.
I mean, I think
they're in
horses are
games
better for games maybe than dogs because they have more functionality. But I think
Yeah.
it's not like, is there a horse? Like, there's not that account. There's, can you pet the dog? So I think people have started just being like, put a dog in here and then we'll hang out with them. But
Like I feel
shout out
like
to horses though, because it's the horse
every
episode. But it's just-
farming sim is more likely to have a horse than a dog.
They usually have both.
Yeah,
Right?
usually. But if they had to pick one, they usually pick the horse because it offers more gameplay than just your dog who you can touch.
Yeah, you're
once
not
a day.
wrong. They should have the dog be shepherd dogs. I feel like they never let the dog.
That'd be sick.
Like the dog's like, I can work.
so hard.
I love horses and dogs, but this is the horse episode. I would like to remind the panel, and we keep talking about dogs. I've waited months and months for the horse episode, and we're already talking about something completely different. This is crazy.
Okay.
I really liked Kelsey's question.
I think we've got our answers.
This is really good so far.
So did that answer your question, Kelsey?
Yeah, that answered my question. All right, so maybe that was a mistake. Maybe we should just ask basic questions.
No, I liked that question.
Oh, I loved it.
It gave a debate club vibe.
We can't handle being challenged intellectually.
No, not at all. Everyone here. So I actually don't know. What is everyone's like actual experience with both horses and horse games? Like I know Haley, you rode horses. And I know that you have played horse games. That's about the extent of what I know about you guys. What is your horse? Where are you coming from with your horse knowledge here?
My horse experience is I've played like a few horse games. Like I played like a My Little Pony game.
Okay.
The one with the rainbow bridge?
Yeah, the one with the Rainbow Bridge.
That one slaps.
It's a good one. I've played like, the horse version of The Sims, where the Sims get horses.
Oh yeah.
Which I think is pretty cool. I haven't played any like standalone horse games, which I think is crazy for me. And my horse experience is that I have been on like the trail rides. But they're quite miserable. Like as a kid, I would beg and beg and beg to go on the trail rides.
The horses don't love it.
And then you get on the trail and the horses like
autopilot.
Autopilot. They don't care about you. They're just there for their treats. And then they just kind of like take you up and down the trail, but in like a sad way. And they don't look you in the eye. Like you're just like another John to them or something, like where's the connection?
Jeez.
Where's the connection?
Why don't you look at me during the trail?
I've never really gotten like I like horses, but I've never really gotten to like be like, wow, a horse.
See, when I was coming on to
like
MinnMax,
bond with a horse.
When I was coming on to MinnMax, I heard Sarah the horse girl, and I really thought that you were like jumping and dressaging around and riding horses.
No, in defense of myself for that, I'm really interested in horse games, especially like because I think there's such an interesting genre that like appeal to women because of the fantasy experience of owning a horse, and because like owning a horse is like such a distant thing for so many of us. It really relies on horse games, but because of the way the industry is, they always fall in the cracks.
Yeah.
Right? Because like no men gives a shit about horse games, okay? But like they're consistently, I feel like one of the top most played games, like Star Stable. I played Star Stable. Holy shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was like dipping my toe into the horse game arena, and then it got like spun out of control, and I became a horse girl, and now everybody in the industry just knows me as a horse girl, and it's like I'm not. This is like false, stolen valor, honestly.
Well, horse girl is derogatory in my mind. I feel like
it does feel a little sexist and like demeaning.
It gives a little bit of demeaning because I feel like getting called a horse girl was an insult in middle school. It was like you're weird, horse girl.
Yeah, and you know what my opinion on the entire thing is to me, horse girls are just like car guys. Like I feel like they're one in the same when it comes to their mentalities.
I think men are intimidated by the fact that I can control a 1,500-pound animal and they can't. I think that frightens them a little. I think that's where that's coming from too.
I think they hate the emotional connection that they'd have to have with something to get it to move.
The level of trust.
Versus a car, it's like pedal, go.
I just paid
but like
for
if
gas.
you need a horse,
I bought it a carrot. Why isn't it jumping for me? Idiot, you have to bond with it. Do a freaking bond sesh with it first, idiot. Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah, that's my horse experience.
I rode horses for 20 years.
20 years.
Yeah, I started riding when I was 17 or 18. That's better. That's more accurate because I rode horses starting when I was like 9. And then I rode them all through university too. But then I only stopped riding once I got to law school because I just got too busy with
So where were you? Was there just like a local place and you're like paying for
let me
horse
show
time,
you.
basically?
I have the coolest barn. So essentially there's this thing called the Halifax Junior Bengal Lancers. and it's a barn right in the middle of downtown Halifax. We have a horse barn.
Sounds so
cool.
what the hell?
It was across the street from my high school. So I get to walk across after class and just go to the barn and hang out at the barn. It was awesome.
4.9 on Google. That's
It's completely
This is
like
you're living like my Pony Pal's dream.
it was so
Like,
fun.
I read Pony Pals and stuff, and like
So yeah, this is our musical ride where we do performances for the city. I was in that. I think I was Rider of the Month one. Yeah, let's see. I was Haley Maclean.
oh my god.
Our featured adult rider of the month is Haley Maclean, and that's me.
oh my god.
That's so
Look at
legit.
you.
Yeah, they're talking about me doing paw paints and stuff. I rode this horse that's in like 90%. This is the same horse. This one was a horse named Jacob that I rode for like 15 years straight. And then he got retired like right when I was leaving.
How many like riders? Seriously, here's what I don't get. Like, I get when you own a horse, you can ride it, but then like, what's it like when you have to share like crowdsource a horse?
Everyone's pretty chill. Like there's a couple girls that went to Bengal Lancers that had their would stable their horse there and like would ride it every day. And then the rest of us kind of shared I guess you would just call them like the barn horses, and like everyone would share the horse, but no one was like, that one's mine. Like you would show up and then you would just get assigned a horse to ride kind of thing. These are all past
But
riders.
surely you must have had a favorite.
Oh, it was Jacob. Yeah. So like, you would be working on things like we did shows and stuff in the summer. So like you would want to ride your horse that you plan on showing that season at the end in the summer. So like you would ride that horse all winter kind of thing and like practice jumping with it and stuff like that. But it was so fun. It was such a fun place to go after school. Like here, I can probably do like the Google map. Like it's crazy how close it is to my high school. It's quite literally across the street. So like there's my high school's over here, and then Bengal Lancers is right here. So I cross this one little road, and then it's like this giant horse farm in the middle of downtown.
That's so cool. I feel like I definitely would have like ridden horses if they were across the street from my high school.
Yeah. And what was nice is they owned a bunch of land out in Windsor. So the horses would go on 2-week vacations throughout the entire year. So they wouldn't get stuck. Like they would get let out here, but that's not nearly as nice. It's like a big grassy field. So 4 of them every like 2 weeks would go out to Windsor and get like 4 weeks just eating grass and hanging out. And
So sweet.
it was really fun. One time they all got loose, and this is Citadel Hill, and they were running on Citadel Hill. And I was in class in high school. I look out the window and I see 20 of our horses running on Citadel Hill, and all the cops were chasing them. It was hilarious. That was like 2010.
I feel like I would have been like, teacher, I have to leave. Those are my
they should have enlisted
horses.
I was like,
you
Jacob,
to, like,
go
wrangle
home right
them.
now.
No.
But yeah, it was like the best place to be a preteen because you'd like have close friends. It was quite literally my little downtown Halifax saddle club.
What the hell? My childhood sucked.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I feel like you would have
A lot
fucked
of
with
going
that,
wrong.
Sarah. You would have wanted.
Yeah, I would have.
Yeah.
I definitely would have been that bitch that's like, I'm sorry, but like, I'm actually riding Jacob, and we have a special bond, and like, you don't understand what we have.
Oh my God. See,
I
no.
don't like that the horses have just like people names, because then when you're talking about riding,
We know Jacob.
Oh,
You know-
I don't think of that way. There was a
I
lot
feel
like.
I would worry. I'd
There
worry,
was-
like,
I didn't
think
what if
about-
Jacob doesn't like me as much as he likes the other riders?
Oh, they just love attention. You're just bringing them treats, and they're like, "Hi," and they're like very cute. But the big thing was there at every Christmas there was like a big like, what's it called, a silent auction kind of thing to raise money for Bengal Lancers because it was a nonprofit, and you could bet money to have your name on their nameplate on the door. And you better believe that went up to the hundreds because it's like my name's on the door of blank. It kind of felt like I'm the rider that cares
Yeah.
about the most. And I got my name on Jacob's store. I got it. I saved up my money and I paid for it. And then all those other bitches wish they were me when they had to open his stall door and see my beautiful name. No, everyone was nice.
Haley, do you know if there is? So I'm from Texas, or at least I spent like 10 years in Texas. So I rode Western style.
That's awesome.
And thank you, because everyone's perspective in Texas is that English riders are hoity-toity bitches. So thank you. Thanks for saying it's awesome instead of being like, ew,
Oh,
you
Western's so
like dirt.
comfy and like chill. If you don't want to jump, then like why would you ride Western every second of your life instead of English? Because it's just like sitting in a cozy chair instead of like a dining room chair.
Yeah, the saddles are definitely Actually, I don't. I've never ridden English, so I wouldn't know. I just know what people have told me.
Huh. Can you do barrel racing, Kelsey?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, that's cool.
Not like I only my backstory with horses. I rode from probably age like 8 or 9 to like 14 or 15, so not like a super long time. That's probably it was probably 14. I don't think I was still riding when I was 15, but I went to this place called Ride with Pride, which is very funny in Texas because I'm sure that's not the politics of the people who run it. But if I don't know, since we're looking up horse places, if you want to Google Ride with Pride, South Lake, Texas.
South Lake, Texas.
Yeah, you were. So they did. Yeah, they taught us how to barrel race and stuff. My horse was actually a pony because I'm little.
Aww.
Oh, that's cute.
Named Peanut.
Peanut.
And just like you, Haley, you could like, I think it was an auction or something to get. It was the opposite actually. You could buy their door sign when they like upgraded their door sign. So somewhere back at my mom's place, I have Peanut's like sign that was on his
Cute.
little. Why am I blanking on? What do you call that? Where you put the horse?
Stall.
Stable?
Stall. Thank you.
I can vote for horse of the year at oh my
What are you
god.
voting for?
Horse of the year barn favorite contest and fundraiser.
Oh
Biscuit.
my gosh.
How do we vote?
It's not letting me
Based on
vote.
the names and the vibes.
We've got Biscuit.
I don't like that one.
We've
Oh,
got Cajun.
Cherokee has
Cherokee.
32 votes. Everyone else has like 2 votes. Cherokee
heck?
won it.
We got to pick a horse and crowdfund people to vote for them.
Oh, look at Max. He's very fancy. Aww.
Oh,
Missy.
I like Missy.
Yeah. How many votes does Missy have?
Missy's a 13-year-old halflinger pony. She's a resident unicorn.
Cute.
She has 0 votes, apparently.
What the heck?
Raspberry.
I think this is rigged.
Rooster.
It's all politics.
This feels pretty
Yeah.
rigged. Oh, no, I can
Yeah.
vote down here.
Oh, you pay money to vote.
What?
Oh.
How much?
Well, it's you're voting for, I don't know, a charity, I assume.
Charity.
It's interesting that they have a horse named Chip, though, because there was a horse named Chip when I used to ride there, but he was a different color, and they put him down around the town.
Interesting.
Yeah. You can't just replace him.
He was
Okay.
donated to them in March of 2022.
Okay. Yeah, there's no... I was looking through these. I was like, maybe there's still a horse that I rode, but no, of course not.
There's a
That would be
21-year-old
crazy.
horse named Dolly. Does that sound
She
familiar?
wasn't there.
Oh,
She
dear.
wasn't there. I'm sorry.
19-year-old Gus. Horses have a long
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, they lived to like 30 or so.
Yeah, we had a horse
or
at
they
my barn
can.
who was like 48.
Oh my god,
Whoa.
48?
Yeah, he was a therapy horse, and he would just like walk around with like kids on his back.
Oh my
for therapy
gosh.
reasons.
Haley, why do you have nothing but like extraordinary horses? Because before we started recording, you
Yeah.
said you also had the world's tallest horse for like that 1 month the horse was still alive.
Yeah, it was awesome.
So
well, he
was this
did.
like
He had a longish
Were you
life.
like an influencer like stable ranch place?
No,
Like, what's
see,
going on over here?
maybe I'm trying to find Cash, the horse that was like 40. He obviously is dead now. He would be like 80 or something, but I don't think I could find him. But he was the first horse I ever cantered on when I was like 9. He was so cute. He was an Appaloosa horse. He was very pretty. I used to also teach at Equus Horse Center.
You taught at a horse place?
Yeah, I was like a counselor and yeah,
Wow.
this is where I used to also work.
You're
in
really
the
like
summers.
about it.
I was
You
very
like know
much
all the
about it.
angles of the industry.
Wow.
That's Frolic
The
when he
horse
was a
industry.
baby. I still like recognize all these horses, Corey.
That's wild.
So what? Oh god,
There's Dave.
this is gonna make me sad to look at these because I'm worried some of them might now be dead. Lily, I used to ride all the time. Bo, I used to ride all the time. She was breeding her horses a lot, like Sassy Cat, Summer Rain, all these like Tea-Berry ones. She had this one, here he is, Morton's Aristocat. He was her
Whoa.
stallion she used for breeding
What a
purposes. So she just bred him to like every horse that she had, and he kept having all these babies because he was like really fancy. He won, champion NA Sport Pony, some Rosedale Top Cat. So
I
he
mean,
was
even like on the video version of this, like the picture of him is like a higher resolution than all the other
Yeah.
ones. Like his
Shiny.
coat,
Yeah.
his coat is so shiny.
We like had to be really careful with him because if he got loose, he would impregnate all the mares. So like he had his own separate stall. He would be like alongside some of the horses, but we always had to make sure that it was mostly male so that he wouldn't try to jump the fence and stuff like that. But if this is all that's left, that's because Lily's like the only like school pony. I know she sold quite a lot of them when she was like kind of making it a smaller venture. But yeah, I used to teach there.
Assumption of risk.
Oh, of course. You can have
Well, yeah,
private
horses-
lessons.
Haley, have you been thrown off of a horse?
Oh my god, more times than I can count. I once
Whoa,
fell.
really?
Oh yeah, I once fell backwards onto a jump and it hurt so much. Like
Ow.
I went like
Ow.
this and my back was like bent over the pole and I just was like, ah! I just started screaming. And the horses are all very well, like they're very sweet horses that stop and go, oh no, and like don't try to step on you and like back up. They're like, oh, and, like they're very sweet.
Aww.
I never had a horse like be like, get off of me and try to I guess kind of sometimes we'd have to try to break them.
The one
and
horse
stuff.
that threw me off was a horse named Sassy, which I just feel
Sassy.
like is that tracks, you know.
Yeah.
If a horse is gonna throw you off, it's gonna be Sassy.
Yeah. But this was a great place. It was this massive farm. She had at the peak like at least 30 to 40 horses. And they're all so cute, and the kids were fun that I taught there. It was a good camp. Yeah. So in the summers I horseback rode. During the school year I was horseback riding. And I was the most popular girl in school. Can you tell?
Janet, have you ridden a horse?
Haven't ridden a horse. I'm also afraid they're gonna kick me in the head and kill me.
Well, yeah, don't like
most of my
walk
fears culminating
behind.
to death a little bit. I would do it. I just haven't. And I haven't played any like horse specific games. I am interested in trying. I was debating and trying it before the show, but then I was like, I don't have time to play this. But a developer I like that they made a game called Lemon Cake. They also made a game called The Ranch of Riverside. I haven't played it, so it's not me backing the game or saying it's good. But I liked their other game, and I'm like, oh, okay, like I should check this out. It was in early access for a long time and finally came out. Definitely their style is like a little like stiff looking for certain games. Like I think their animation work in general could maybe use a bit of polish, but I did really like their game Lemon Cake. And they also had a game called Capybara Spa that was super cute, but it was a little bit like more chill. And a game called Bunny Park. So they do a lot of like cutesy predominantly animal, but not always exclusively. Yeah, so I want to check this out at some point, but I haven't yet. But yeah, no, I haven't played any horse-specific games. And I'm not. Look, I shouldn't confess this, but I feel like this is an honest podcast. I did download Uma Musume.
Yeah.
But when I booted it up, guys,
Janet
I don't
doesn't
know.
like-
Sometimes.
Janet is like getting overwhelmed in the first like 5 seconds of a game, and like she's so real for that. But yeah, Janet, I
Oh my
knew.
god! And
I knew
the UI it's. And this is the thing. Look, I'm not anti-mobile games, but because it's on mobile, the UI is like crammed to the brim. It feels like they were trying to they're like, we have a 7-day trip, but we only have like this carry-on. And I'm like, I think it's not gonna fit. And they're like, if you step on it, it'll fit. And that's kind of how I felt in the first few moments. So I'm like, I gotta leave.
Oh, you left.
To be honest,
Yeah, I did have
Janet,
to
I
leave.
watched the video of Sarah walking Haley through the beginning of Umusume so that I wouldn't have to like read those things myself. I got to hear Sarah explaining them instead,
Yeah.
which was
literally
easier
just
for
me
me.
If you popped up on my screen, Sarah, I would have kept playing, but it wasn't.
Thank you. It's literally just me going, you can ignore that. You can ignore that. Just ignore that for now.
And it was
Ignore that for
extremely
now.
helpful.
Yeah, but knowing I can ignore that is huge, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like there's like different, like there's like a horse game scale where it's like on one end of the spectrum you have like the Barbie horse games, which is like maybe you have to wash and feed the horse and you can pick what bridle it wears and then you'll go on like a little adventure. To the other end of the spectrum, which is like breeding and caring for them and like training them for competitions, and I've seen people online like complain that like the horse breeds aren't good enough or it's like it's
Yeah.
not realistic enough. And like to me as like an outsider, I'm like, that's just insane because like I wouldn't know, and I wouldn't know
It's
enough
their
to
special
complain.
interest, Sarah. It's their special interest. I literally was on the MinnMax show today complaining that in Mafia, the old country, all the horses are modeled to be mares, and that's in their little bios. It's like, he is the fastest horse, and I'd be like, he has a vagina. What are we doing?
That would make me so mad.
It's better.
Is it? Wait, but isn't that because like they don't want to put dicks in the game? Like it's
Maybe,
the same
but
with
the
movies,
vagina's
right?
there.
But they only use female horses in movies,
Do
even
they
though
really?
they'll like call it a guy. Yeah, because like they don't want to have like an accidental schlong, which I totally get.
I get that.
So I don't want to look at that either.
You're not, but like zooming in on it. Like, what? What do you mean?
It could come out. Is all we'll
then-
say.
I like this. I don't understand because if you're making a movie, you just don't use that shot.
Well, it might.
Yeah, but like you don't want to have to scrap the entire take because the horse
Yeah.
dick won't
Yeah.
go away.
I guess,
You know?
but
Yeah.
I don't know. I was Are you guys familiar with the Main Quest? It's a video game blog about
I feel
horse
like
games
Yes,
specifically.
I
Oh,
follow
yeah,
them.
I
I
heard about it,
follow
yeah.
them.
Yeah, so this is Alice Rupert. At least I think that is how you pronounce her last name. But she's kind of like the horse in video games expert. She's like a consultant
I
for
love that.
horses in games. And she's done like a handful of talks and stuff about this. And one of my favorite things that she has brought up is you guys know the famous thing where like in Red Dead Redemption 2, the horse's balls shrink and
Yeah.
grow depending on the weather.
Yeah.
And she had a thing, she was like, that's great, but they also like don't move. They're like wooden balls that are just glued to the horse's body. So that it's already not realistic. And then also she's like, I feel like it's like only stallions in Red Dead Redemption 2, just so people will notice the horse balls, which is so like not accurate to the time period. Like most people would not be riding an uncut horse. You know what I mean? Like those stallions are going to be distracted by pretty girl horses. They're going to be more like stubborn and stuff. Like most people were riding either geldings or mares, right?
Even in the
Like,
Old
not-
West, they were like gelding.
Yeah.
them? Oh, interesting.
I mean, that's what she said. She's the horse expert. I trust her.
I trust her. I trust her.
I trust Alice.
I'm on her website now, but she also has the Main Quest, which is a whole separate website that I am now jumping to. She talks about Uma Musume. She has a whole article about Uma Musume.
Yeah,
Oh.
she kind of reasonably was like, guys, this is not a horse game. And you know what? It's the
mean,
horse
she's
game I'm
right.
playing
It's not
the
a horse
most
game.
right now. But
It's
yeah.
good to know where the line is, but
She
it's good that
says,
she addressed the.
I'd
the
rather not
drama.
invest time into games with no actual horses in them. You know, the four-legged animal that I really like and whose movements I love to see well done in games. That doesn't mean my personal lack of interest is representative of the horse game community as a whole, though. She's so professional.
That's really
I mean,
cute.
it makes sense, right? Because
Yeah.
like, the game has nothing to do about horses. Like they're Uma Musume, not like Uma.
Yeah,
Period.
Wow.
Yeah, they're based off horses. I get what people would ask because it's like, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
And I do feel
her
like-
responses
I mean-
make sense.
I don't know how much, because I haven't read every review on her website, so I don't know how much she's gone into the weeds of like
Oh, here's the
Japanese
article you were
horse
talking
racing
about.
games. Yeah. The problem is there's too many of them.
There's too many testicles in Red Dead Redemption 2.
So, I mean, Japan has just a crazy amount of horse racing and horse breeding games. I mean, I feel like we do in English language stuff now, like Steam is full of this stuff, but Japan was super ahead of the curve on this. They're like on the Famicom and Super Famicom and, Saturn and Dreamcast and all of this stuff in Japan. There were like dozens and dozens of these games, and I am not smart enough to know if any of them are any good. I just know that there was like a huge crush of them in a way that we did not have. I mean, we got a couple of like Gallop Racer games and stuff like that on the
Ooh.
PS2, but
And Champions jockeys from them too, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Champion Jockey G1.
Oh, I wanted that game
I
Gallop
feel
so
like there's
bad.
a real
Yes.
split between like horse games for girls and horse games for guys, and the guy ones usually involve gambling in some
In
way.
betting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are
Yeah.
are those necessarily for guys? Because I will say that Uma Musume is structured more like a quote unquote, you know, if we're saying that this is the boy version and the girl version, like I'm assuming it's definitely more of a...
obviously, you know, I'm not gonna say like that's the boy version, that's the girl version, but it's like when 80% of your player base is male, and like we're the 20% that's not. It's like, like, and then there's probably not that many people playing Star Stables that are guys too. So obviously, both genders can play each game, but I think one definitely appeals to one over the other.
To say.
Yeah, I know. Wow.
No, I really just
podcast.
I just genuinely don't know what the makeup is of the people who are buying the horse racing games in
Oh,
Japan.
it's mostly men.
It's mostly men. Yeah.
Also, I guess, like, would you guys consider, is a horse game just a game that prevalently features horses, or is there, like, when you think horse game, are you inclined to more think of like a sim of some form?
I'll show you.
Because like Pocket Car Jockey Ride On, it's like that's a horse game in the sense that there's horses.
Yeah.
But like the gameplay isn't really like
I feel
maybe
like
what someone would want from a horse game.
when I think of horse game, I think of like there's them now, but I think of like early 2000s. I'm a girl. Oh, welcome to our farm, girl. You want here's your new horse, Blimbo. Oh, can you train him up? You have a show in 2 weeks.
God. I love Blimbo the horse.
Blimbo the horse.
And you have to also like save the stable. It's gonna close.
And there's a boy who's kind of cute who you've been talking to, and like there it's kind of the same
the
thing over
farrier
and
or
over.
whatever.
They all
He's
have
the
Resident
farrier.
Evil cameras for some reason. Like a lot of them do. Like the gameplay I'm showing. This is Saddle Up with Pippa Funnel. Also, so many like female riders in the early 2000s would like have their names attached to this, like it was PGA Tour or something. So like Pippa Funnel Pippa Funnel had a bunch. The one I really liked, this is Lucinda Green's Equestrian Challenge. This is the best footage I can find of it. This one was awesome. This was such a good game, but it was like
This looks like PC. No, what
it
is
was
this?
it was PC. Actually, this I think is on this specific footage is from the PlayStation PS2 version. Yeah. Oh, where'd it go? But I used to love that one. Oh wait, Alexandra Letterman 2 is another woman to have
Are these
sponsored.
like the real game names?
Yeah, it's like
insane.
it's like Tom Clancy, but like
Or like
freaking
John
horses.
Madden.
Yeah, literally. I loved this one. Whoa, I completely forgot about this one. It's like the colors of the dots on the ground, like orange is for trot, so you have to like come in at a trot, and you like match the direction, and like if it goes up to green, you have to be at a canter and like do the little dressage thing.
And are these like when I was doing my horse game research, I feel like I found that like a huge amount of the horse games are coming out of Europe.
Yes,
Like, Europe specifically.
there are a lot coming out of Europe. I think you're right. I wonder if it's just because most of the like professional this person sucks who we're watching play this game.
I don't like to talk ill of the free footage we're using, but this person needs to get their shit together because they keep bumping their horse into every single wall.
And they're not
Maybe
staying.
they're just testing what would happen if they failed.
They're not staying at a
That's what it
dedicated
does.
trot. So they received a penalty.
And the game's
it looks
in
like
French, so
the game is in French. You're right. It was a lot of European.
They have more vacation time than we do.
Yeah.
You know, they have like
More time to relax. Look at this
That's gotta be
footage
it.
from somebody's TV. I had this on the PC and I loved it. It actually played really well. It was like you would do cross country, show jumping, and also dressage, and you'd be like a whole big challenge. And if memory suffices, I think she's like the big boss. You're trying to beat her time like she's like the best rider that you're going against, kind of thing. And you're like, I'm gonna beat Lucinda Green, whoever the hell that is.
Haley, in terms of like games like this, so a game like the couple you showed right now, or slash talked about, are those like primarily like horse racing games? Like you're the rider and you're like racing against other horse?
It would be
horses
more
and jockeys?
of like less thoroughbred racing, more like show horse.
Okay.
Like seasons. But then there was also one of the best ones, unironically, was just like Pets Horses with a Z too. This game is amazing, low key. It was the best on the Wii.
I thought all
the
the pets
pets-
with a Z
yeah.
games were like legitimately good.
pretty good.
Yeah. It's like
Morale?
this one, it was like You come, and for some reason, all of the horses can't have babies. And it's kind of like the mystery of figuring that out.
Whoa.
And at the same
Whoa,
time...
what a weird thing for a child to be
I know.
investigating.
It ended up being something in the watering hole. You know, like some...
It's always
Like,
something
hole.
in the watering hole.
Kid, the horses are having plenty of sex. It's just
They're
There's
not
no
having
babies.
Look at that stallion.
Whee! I still remember this horse's name. His name was Altai. Like, I used to play this game so much. But you played it with the Wii. It was actually quite fun. But it was... You had that mystery, and it was like a story you were going through. And at the same time, it was also like, as you go through the story, you're going through a season of showing with your horse Altai. And it was like, when you get to the end, it's like, I'm the champion. And also, the water is tampered with, and that's why they can't have babies or something. And you figure it
The
all out.
camera in
keeps,
this
like,
game looks
winging its
so
head around.
bouncy.
It is quite bouncy.
You gotta get the realism. This horse doesn't look happy.
No, she's also leaning like crazy during the turns. It looks insane. But like I tweeted once that this game looks better than Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and
Yeah, it does.
I still think that's true. Like genuinely. And there's always a mean girl. Yeah, it's like, you can't ride. Go back on your donkey. Like that's just always like that kind of girl. And you're like, ooh, and she has like the
Haley, you need to write for
rich
these
girl.
games because you have the dialogue locked and loaded.
And she would have like the white Hanoverian stallion that her papa bought her that has won the last 5 championships, and she's not even that good at riding. Her horse is just good. Now she's
It does feel like, okay, how much is the horse and how much is the rider, Haley, when it comes to like competitions?
Oh, I mean, that's what's kind of cool about horseback riding. I feel like it's like the only sport where you have like a teammate who doesn't speak English, and you're just kind of like, we gotta win the gold, let's go. And they're like, what? Okay. But you know, if you ride like a horse that doesn't know how to jump, you're gonna lose even if you're the best rider in the world. So it's a bit of both, I guess.
Hold on, why is the prompt on the screen to shout at the chickens?
Because you're chasing the chickens into the coop.
Into the coop.
Oh, okay, I missed that part. But
Yeah.
stop
I feel like
yelling! Stop yelling at the chickens.
Every aughts game had a make the animals get into a pen thing.
100%.
I guess
Oh,
also
yeah.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth also had that with the
It
little
doesn't end
guys.
apparently.
The little guys. What are the name of the little guys? What do they call it? I'm
Fantasy
drunk.
VII?
What are they called?
Oh, Moogles?
The little guy.
Yeah, thank you.
No,
Oh god, that was gonna drive me
Moogles?
crazy. Yeah,
Yeah, you have to like wrangle them into
I
their
didn't
little
realize
houses.
I
Wrangle them
you were
in.
caging them.
it was a side quest.
And they would
But I
chuck
also-
things at your head and make you dizzy. Oh, look
Are
at it! Like,
chocobos horses?
Yeah.
they're
Well, aren't
birds
they
that you
like a
ride
fantasy
like horses.
version of a horse?
Well, they're birds, but they're horses at heart. I think it's crazy that there's an
What
animal that
answer do you want?
exists.
I'll give you what answer you want.
I'll
They're
give
birds.
you the right answer. They're birds. Oh, look, here's the story. I'm the rich local businessman, and I'm shutting down your farm. There was always like a few different curveballs coming your way. Look at this guy. He's like, I'm the one who poisoned the water hole. Spoiler. And you're like, what? I was invested.
Oh, they look so evil.
They do look evil. I kind of don't hate the art style of this, to be honest. I think it looks fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I miss when
No,
evil
it's good.
people just looked evil.
Like, that guy's
Yeah.
100% evil. You can just tell by looking at him for 2 seconds. He's got, like, an evil
In
mustache.
real life, they still do.
He's very short. They're laughing evilly.
That's what makes him so evil.
They're talking about financial
If you move
affairs.
your shoulders up and down when you laugh, that's the sign that you're evil.
There was this other one I remembered that I brought up that starts with, like, a crazy fire. Yeah, Pippa Funnel
Whoa, the
take the
barn's on
reins.
fire.
Yeah, she, like, shows up to work at this barn, but it's on fire. You have to, like, rescue the
I like
horses.
the way you say barn, Haley, by the way.
Barn?
Yeah.
Do I say it weird? Barn? Get out of the barn!
To me, it sounds bizarre, but apparently
Look at
it's just
this.
me.
No, it's different. I'm trying to place it because I'm like, does it sound not
Sounds kinda
Canadian?
southern.
Does it sound
Barn?
southern?
Barn?
Or like Midwestern almost.
Barn.
That
Yeah.
would make it Canadian.
How do you
Yeah.
say it?
Barn.
Barn. Oh, look. Oh,
Barn.
yeah, this was the one that had 2 names.
Barn.
It was sometimes... this gaslighted the hell out of me because when I was, like, 15, I was trying to find this game, and I knew it was called Champion Dreams First to Ride, but everything online was calling it Pippa Funnel Take the Reins, and I realized they named them different things in different areas, and I was getting gaslit.
Nobody knows who the hell Pippa Funnel is.
Literally, they were like, Canadians don't care about Pippa Funnel, call it Champion Dreams First to Ride, and then Pippa Funnel would just show up in it. But this game looks like a weird... Look at this game. It looks like Resident Evil or
This
something.
looks good.
This
Oh, yeah,
one-
this looks good.
This one was good. Oh, they paused. You skip ahead to
What
the big barn fire.
year is this and what system?
This is, let's see what they say. Shoutouts to Miss Tay for the gameplay here. They don't say what. Oh, 2006. It looks like PC.
Yeah, it's got the kind of like dark filter over it, like a Resident Evil game.
I like they didn't go like too colorful. I like the realism.
Yeah, but I remember this one kicked.
Game.
I always got these for Christmas, and I remember turning this corner and the barn was on fire. I was like, Jesus Christ, this one's for real, because the other ones are like, Welcome to Fairy Twinkle Riding School, and I'd be like, oh, this is a chill one. This one was they started out with the horses are dying, run, and I was like, ow, and I really liked this one because it had those dramatic stakes. There were so many of these. There was like dozens of these. I've shown you guys 5%.
You're so right about them. What is up with the Resident Evil camera angles?
They had all the Pippa Funnel ones had this Resident Evil camera thing going on. I don't know why they did that. It's like hard to see what's going. Look,
it's kind of scary.
It's kind of giving scary. But like some of them, you go to class during the day, like Persona vibes, and you'd have to like, oh, I'll ride after school kind of thing. It was fun.
That's cool. Have you ever played Star Stable?
Yeah,
Really?
I loved Star Stable. That's a classic. That's like the
Speak
one
on it.
people think about the most.
I didn't
feel
realize I didn't get into Star Stable until I was like scrolling TikTok, and I got a TikTok video about the dressage routines that the girls. So Star Stable, just to set it up for people who don't know, is an online MMO of horses. So you have horses in this game. It's an open world. A lot of it is like riding your horses in competitions, and a lot of it is just like, doing quests with your horse, a lot of racing, mostly just like fetch quest stuff, though, is what I would call it. But it's got like an insane player base, and a lot of them have continued to play in their, to their older age. Like, I think it came out in 2011
that sounds right.
in the US, but I think it came out earlier in Europe.
Guys, Star Stable currently, and this game is 13 years old, currently still has 40,000 estimated daily players.
That's awesome. Jesus.
Yeah, and you could pay monthly, or you could pay like $100 and like own it forever if you wanted to. So it's that kind of MMO. And then they do have like some microtransactions and stuff if you want like a cool horse or whatever. But like,
Which you do.
People on TikTok, which you obviously do. But it seems like their player base, they have managed to retain them in a way that like I've never seen. Like World of Warcraft level of maintaining.
Oh,
their
you're like
player base,
fascinated from like a community management side.
Oh, absolutely.
That's
Because then
cool.
I was on TikTok, and you can have like horse guilds, right? Like horse girl clubs. And they put on dressage routines together. Like they practice. And
That's
this is all just,
adorable.
I sent you a video that you need to pull up on Slack for the 2024 internationals for the Star Stable dressage routine.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
And they practice, and all of this is like in game. This is like obviously like a recording with the UI removed, but like it's insane what they're just doing organically on their own.
They're making their own fun.
Yeah, this is fascinating. I really love like
Shout out Wicked Crows for the footage.
I feel like people say this about things like Roblox all the time, like, oh, the video game, journalists don't talk about how Roblox has like 2 million users or whatever. This is, I feel like, an even deeper rabbit hole than that. It's like there are hundreds of thousands of mostly girls playing this game. And yeah, how often have you seen it even like mentioned?
Like never.
Like never. Me, I mentioned it.
Just now for the first time on any podcast.
It takes a woman.
It's so true. These games, like, some of them were low-key fantastic games, but it's like they get dumped in the Walmart game girl bin, and then they just like, why would I talk about that? That's a horse game. I'm like, but we'll talk about, like, I don't know, Monster Truck Racer 2001 till we're 800 years old. You know what I mean? Like, there's certain games that's like, because it was a boy game that was popular, gets to get talked about in the zeitgeist in 2020, whatever. But these ones don't get any time.
Yeah,
and they still have
you gotta really put
40,000.
some respect on Star Stable,
Star Stable is doing something right. Look at this. This is art. Audio listeners are
and all
watching
these
a
are, like,
beautiful dressage
individuals.
performance.
And like all these are individual users, right? So it's not just like
This looks like footage
plug
from
and
the
play.
developer.
Like they practice this. Yeah,
Wow.
they practice this. They put it together, and it kind of looks like a synchronized swimming routine of all users on horses.
Yeah.
if I had to describe it.
That's amazing. It kind of reminds me of the Red Dead Redemption 2 trail rides. It's like girls also gravitated towards that game for how good the horses are. Like, because the horses in Red Dead are just the best horses in any video game ever made. Like, balls aside, how many there were.
Wooden balls aside.
Wooden balls aside. It's like the care and how they look and how they move, and there's bonding levels, and they act differently when they're first tamed versus after you've ridden them for a long enough time. And like, there's all these systems in place that make them the best ones. And then people just go on Red Dead Redemption Online, meet up with like 20 other like-minded chill people, and just trail ride across the entire map. Like, no aggro, just hang out just because the horses are that good.
Sarah, last season you said something about like how in Ocarina of Time you would just like ride Epona around.
Yeah.
And that was the fun you would make.
Horse girl game. Yeah.
And I feel like it's so cool that, well, okay, it's both cool and uncool because the girlies deserve a game where they don't have to like buy a game that's not meant for that and make their own fun in it. But it's really cool that, you know, that's no longer like a solitary experience that people are just coming up with for themselves. Like, they're finding other people and they're like, we can all ride our horses around together. I don't know. I think that's
like 14
neat. I love
people
that.
doing this routine together. Imagine trying to get 14 people together to do a dressage.
And this is 7
Impossible.
minutes long. It's not like they do it for
It
30
reminds me
seconds.
of like my partner played EVE Online for a long time, and he was always talking about coordinating people to like do ship movements. I'm like, I'm more impressed by these horses than I am about boys driving spaceships at the same time.
It's true. Horses are... I regularly think about how weird it is that there's an animal that just lets us sit on them, and we weigh 1/15 as much as them, and we like put a little bit of pressure with our leg, and they're like, okay, and they just like go jump over something over there because your leg touched them a little bit. Like, how the hell are we in the timeline
Haley,
where that's real?
I assume you agree with me on this, but I'm a little nervous to say it. Horses are really stupid.
Oh, they're so dumb and sweet. Like, yeah.
They're really
you
dumb.
want to be like, you cannot listen to me this whole time, and they're like, oh yeah, they just like do what you tell them to. It's great. They could just stop and flatten me, but they don't.
When horses like run off a cliff in a video game, you're like, they would never do that. No, I feel like they would. I feel like they would just run off a cliff.
There was one horse I always rode that was really like, he would spook, which just means he would just be like, ah, like at everything. And riding in a downtown Halifax area, like sometimes people would drive by and like purposely be like, ooh, and like try to scare the horse. And like, I would get bucked off sometimes with people like with an umbrella, like purposely like opening and closing it or something like that to scare the horse.
I feel like I would
That's
go out there
wild.
and throw hands.
We would. Oh, like
And you were,
our
like, a kid
teacher
for
would.
this, right?
Yeah, like our teacher would be like, "Get the fuck out of here!" She'd like get after them, but like some like kids coming out of the high school like annoying teenage boy energy kind of thing, like, oh, the horse girls, like that kind of thing. God, I hated them.
So
But-
horses should flatten more people, is what you're saying.
Oh, they can and they should, but they don't because they're
It's bizarre
so
that they
lovely.
were built. They're so lovely, but built with the fatal flaw of being like easily spooked.
Yeah, because at the end
so
of the day,
funny.
they're prey animals who are just like, if you go boo, they're like, ah, like they'll always do that no matter what, which is so funny.
Aww.
One horse I rode a lot named Corey was scared of chickens, and at Equus she got chickens the summer I was riding him a lot, and it was just the worst summer because he would just be like, oh, like every time the chicken was like made a sound he would try to buck me off, and I was like, god damn it, it's just a chicken. I would take him off, like without any tack on, I'd just lead him over to show him the chickens for like half an hour, and he would just be like, oh, and stare at them, and even doing that for hours, as second you're on his back and he hears like the wings flap weirdly, he'd be like, oh my god, like 911, we're all gonna die, and he'd start running around like crazy.
I feel like they need to put that more in video games because I don't think like in Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah.
I know you would get bucked off,
if you kicked him too much.
but I remember just like running away from bears and stuff on my horse.
Yeah. The more you rode them, the braver they got. But like a horse could love you to death and still kick you the hell off if they saw a bear. Like no questions asked. I think having a horse game that had like a spook functionality, which is like if a piece of trash happened to scroll by you while you were riding and they were like, ah, like, because that's what horses do. Even the best ones, if they see like a plastic bag roll in front of their foot, they go, bow. Like that'd be fun, but
Yeah,
that's too much effort.
I'm trying to think if I've ever played a game where the horses act like actual horses. I mean, there's like, I feel like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom do like a pretty okay job of the like yeah, they're not gonna just listen to you right away, and like Red Dead Redemption as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, none. And again, I mean, I haven't ridden horses in a long time, and Haley, you're more of an expert than I am. So, but my memory of horses, yeah, they're pretty dumb and they're scared of everything. And I feel like most horses in video games, like on one end of the spectrum, they're just like a bicycle. Like they don't do any horse actions whatsoever. Like you know,
Skyrim
pretty much all the
horse.
Harvest Moon games, and yeah, you just like, okay, this is my vehicle. Now I run faster. Okay, now I'm off the horse, and there's just like absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
And then yeah, in some games it's like, well, the horse at least won't like run directly into a tree, and it will like run away if there's fire or something like that. But yeah, not for a piece of trash, which would be accurate to horses.
Next level. Maybe Red Dead Redemption 3 will improve it to that
I feel like
point.
people, that's one of those mechanics that people would like end up hating though, because they'd be like,
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
But it was Red Dead
throwing me
2,
off.
right? Where it's like you sneeze and then everyone's like, who went there? And then you get shot, or like you look at dirt and now you're covered in it. It's like,
Yeah.
like I think that's part of like the appeal, right? Is like we kind of talk about that with like the sim genre, right? Where it's some of the things you do are boring, but when you do them, they don't feel boring and they feel kind of nice. But also if they do it too much, then it's like, it's that fine line. So I think there's probably a way they could do it where it would be enjoyable for people that wanted an experience.
Keep you
like
on your
that. I don't tend
toes.
to like,
Yeah, it was
that
such a
grit.
big deal in Breath of the Wild when they were like, oh my god. Is that the game when they were like, it behaves, the horse behaves like a real horse?
I remember
and it won't
them
run into a
flexing
tree.
the tree thing.
I feel like it ran into
Mm-hmm.
a tree. I feel like I wasn't that great. It was like when you drive your car with lane assist on. And you're like, the car keeps like pushing you. Like, I feel like it wasn't that great.
Yeah, I remember them flexing that in the Treehouse Direct when they first showed the footage of Breath of the Wild, and it was like blew my mind though that like if you point a horse at a tree and click kick, it'll like naturally go around the tree. I was like, whoa! And now that's like the bear man. I'm like, your horse runs into trees. This game sucks. That was 2017. That's crazy. That's 8 years ago now that game came out. And that at the time that was like the
Has
best
there been a
horse
game that's come out with like good horse stuff recently? We've seen some really promising
like a
games that are
non-horse
coming
game.
out.
Ghost
Ghost of Tsushima has a good
pretty good
Ghost of
horses.
Tsushima. But what was that game
didn't
where
think
you
about that for
played
that.
as like nomads? Then I showed Haley the trailer. And
Oh,
like you play as like
yeah.
nomadic people, and there's horses, and like you have to take care of.
Oh, the mail
horses.
delivery? Oh no.
Yeah.
But that one hasn't
like-
come out yet.
No.
No,
the
there's,
mail
but that's
one.
what I'm saying is I feel like there's so many like promising horse games on the horizon. Like we are so close to entering a golden age of horse games.
Yeah. Oh,
You know what's funny?
Gilded
Sarah, I was
Age.
trying to look up the name of the game. So I typed in mail horse delivery into Google. The first thing that came up was Pony Express by the U.S.
Oh, duh.
Oh,
like
it's
the postal facts.
It's
That's all
Windstorm:
right.
The Legend of Kimori. This game looks
Yeah.
Whoa.
interesting.
I'm really intrigued by that one because of the like the adventure, more like not to be anti-horse. I'm not anti-horse, but like the
What?
No. And
What
it's
the
safe to
horse
be
provides.
anti-horse here.
What'd you say?
But what the horse provides, because it's like for me, I want like it's fun to have like a chill adventure, and like that's kind of what this game is pitching and why I'm interested. Even though I wouldn't necessarily label myself as like a horse gamer, but it's like, oh, I get to like do a little activity and have like my animals and like have my little area. Like I just want to like.
Kind of like if
Have my
Death
little world.
Stranding had horses. It looks like that's what this game is. Like there's a lot of care and attention
best-
to getting from one place to another on a horse.
And in
Yeah.
Death
So
Stranding
I think-
1, the first 10 hours,
Not
I'm
the
like,
wolf
when I got
going
that
after my
bike,
horse.
Oh, God.
in this
I was like,
fucking
let's
trailer.
go.
Yeah.
I think I'm worried because I like this game because basically I think the entire thing is like you're breeding horses and training horses to get you across the map essentially.
That's cool.
right? Like you're trying to get them with like stamina, you have to keep them safe and protected. But what if I get too attached to my horse and then I watch a wolf eat it?
Yeah.
I don't know if I can handle that.
I know. It's giving the end of Neverending Story kind of thing. Yeah.
But
You know.
I feel like this game is either going to be like really good or kind of disappointing. It's one of those indie games where it really
For
goes
sure,
one way
yeah.
or the other, and there is no in between.
I remember
It's
that,
also going to be, we're going to be one of those games that doesn't come out for a really
Yes.
long time. This is Q3
Yeah.
2025, but I'm like,
But it's like,
I
aren't
don't
we
know
like
if
in
y'all ready?
Q3 2025 soon?
Yeah, but and I heard about this a while ago, but also it's not unusual for like indie marketing. Like, these games for like years and years, but
Yeah, because they want to
Yeah.
get like publishers essentially.
yeah.
I remember they showed off some gameplay of this, and that the horse enthusiasts online got mad at it because the whinnies were too like cartoony. Like I was like, meow. They're like,
That's what I mean
that does
about
not
like, the
sound
horse
right.
people. Like they're very and they as they deserve to be, you know.
They want
But like
accuracy.
they want as accurate as possible, which I totally get. But like also like I'm of the generation, I feel like when it comes to video games that I take what I can get. And I feel like the new generation is not as, I was just like, oh my God, they put a horse in a game. I'm so grateful.
Oh.
Like I was just grateful that Zelda was a girl, like my
Yeah.
bar growing up on the floor.
Oh look, they have the itching of a horse that looks like a dog. I feel like they don't
Somehow
normally
that's
animate
upsetting,
that.
watching them itch their face with their hooves.
They got foals playing around. This one seems like it is being made by horse people that are really into horses.
Yeah.
I do think there's like, I'm not like the kind of person who's like, I need the horses to be the most realistic. And I do wonder like how common it is for that to be the main thing you want. It's just that they're hyper realistic and not things like customization options and just like lots of free movement and stuff like that. Because I'm looking at this and I think this is beautiful. But honestly, like if the horse ran a little wrong, that's fine. I don't
Yeah.
care.
Yeah.
Like, and I do feel, and this is mostly just because that's a big component of the main quest and her like reviews on stuff is just the accuracy of it. But it's like, I don't know, man. If I can make my horse like pink and purple, I'm down. Like that's not accurate either. But
Okay, wait, my follow-up question to that. Okay, unicorn or Pegasus, you guys? If you had to pick
Pegasus.
Great question. I think I would agree with Pegasus. Being able to fly on a horse would be crazy.
no brainer. No brainer.
I feel like that's the thing, right? Is like obviously Pegasus, but I feel like there's something about unicorns that is just more majestic than a Pegasus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna Zach and go unicorn because am I writing it? This is like for writing it, or which one do you want? Like if you could make one real,
I
like
feel
what's the
like-
question? What's the
I guess if you could own one or have one, because obviously like you gotta go Pegasus because it flies. But I just
yeah,
feel
for
like
owning
unicorns
you
are
have to
cooler.
go. But yes, I feel like for vibes, if it's like in a game or something,
I
I'll go
agree. Yeah,
unicorn,
unicorn.
because it's just like more like pretty princess vibes. Well, Pegasus, it's like, how are you not just like, there's just spirit in
Yeah.
your lines.
Okay,
now.
what if
You know
you're
what I
buying
mean?
a
It's kind of
folder?
lost it a bit.
Yeah, you're buying a folder for school and one has a unicorn on it and one has a Pegasus. I'd pick unicorn.
I pick unicorn, but I also would want the unicorn to have wings, which is now we're back to Pegasus. So
I think
yeah, no, Pegasus.
you
Isn't
guys-
there a name for
both?
What's the name for both?
Alicorn.
yeah, that's really the answer then.
That's the goat. But
Is that
that's
a Pegasus with a unicorn? horn?
Janet's like, I
Yeah.
want both.
yeah. Or
Yeah,
it's
Jesse,
a
actually, I'll take
unicorn.
one of those.
You know what?
It's a unicorn with
sorry,
wings.
I think women can have it all. Okay, is this so wrong? Is that so? Sue me.
If that's like what you get when you got your big girl money. You start out with a Pegasus or a unicorn, and then when you're in your 30s, you finally upgrade to the alicorn. And now you're like, finally,
that
I can
sounds
spend
right.
my money like I want.
But yeah, it's fun. It's fun that they have the horn and like the
What
Pegasus.
if the unicorn
like,
can
sure,
like
you
run
got
on
wings,
rainbows?
but who cares?
Like it can't fly.
Well,
but
you
it can
keep
gallop
moving
on
the
rainbows.
goalpost. What can the unicorn
We
do?
need the like.
What can it not
Well,
do?
when you
let's
have
go
a
by My Little
unicorn-
Pony rules, where the unicorn can do magic.
But in
the
My
Pegasus
Little
can
Pony,
fly.
the unicorns can only do magic based on their special talent. Everyone always gets this wrong. They think they can just do whatever they want. If their special talent is baking, they can only use their magic to bake and like maybe move a couple of small items.
Can they gain more talents?
No, they have their one special talent. But because Twilight Sparkle,
very
on their
limited
butt.
resource.
Twilight Sparkle's special talent is magic, so she can do everything. So everyone thinks she's
Wait, that's hang
the
on.
key.
That's
So
a
this is her
BS.
fault.
Yeah.
Well, guess what, Haley? I'm wishing for more wishes. So how about you just?
Well, we can't all be Twilight Sparkle. We gotta have some normal cherry jubilee pony who's good at
Yeah.
making cherry pies or something, and we gotta have all the different
Yeah.
ponies.
Hang on, I take issue with this. Twilight Sparkle's magical attribute is magic?
Yeah, so she's just goated at
Yeah.
magic. That's her special talent. So
That's
That's a scam.
that's
I know
a
everyone
very
fucking
she's
talks
a
about it.
princess.
Right there.
She's gotta have something.
And
She's a part of the royal line.
She's a
my God.
princess. She's the princess
This
of
is just a-
friendship.
Haley,
Whatever.
What's your
This
favorite
is
My Little
total
Pony?
Mary Sue.
Probably Twilight Sparkle. Because she's goated, and
Oh,
she
wow.
literally is like
you would just admit that openly?
she's like the
choose
Goku
the
of
best
ponies. She's literally the most powerful pony. It's insane. Why would I not choose
What's
her?
the trunks of ponies? Because I want to choose that one.
The what of ponies?
The trunks,
The
which I
trunks.
use in Dragon Ball Z, right?
I
Trunks?
only know Goku.
From-
Is Trunks bad?
Yeah, what about Piccolo? What about Piccolo? You got a Piccolo of ponies?
Pinkie
No.
Pie.
Okay, I'm going with that then.
I'm
Thank
just
you.
saying that because it's
Everyone
alliterative.
gets their government assigned. God damn it, Haley. It's supposed to mean something.
I just did it because it was alliterative.
Fuck.
I know. Isn't
Me
it nice that we
Googling
can
Pinkie Pie, My
swear?
Little Pony. Oh man, I hate this one.
What's wrong with her? She's cute.
This is the
Pie.
one. I feel like this is the one that gets like memed in like negative ways.
I mean,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I don't want this.
I
no,
thought that
no,
was
no,
Rainbow
no, I
Dash.
don't want this one. I don't want that one
Nobody's
either.
asked me, despite the fact that I asked the question, which I think is kind of rude, but my favorite's
Oh,
Rarity.
sorry. What's
Oh,
your
I
favorite?
clocked
Rarity
that
is
from a mile
Rarity is-
away, Sarah.
Look
of
at this-
course it's Rarity.
Look at this freaking
Sarah's like,
fight
I
scene.
choose the
Rarity.
hot horse.
Is that Rarity?
No, this is Twilight
this? What was
Sparkle.
here?
This is Twilight
Oh, I
Sparkle.
like this one.
Watch her.
Sorry, I'm a
Watch
fan.
her
I like this
strength.
one. It's like emo.
Watch her strength. Just watch.
Oh, and also Twilight Park, she gets wings too.
Look at
Like, She
this.
starts as just
Goated. This is good. This is Dragon Ball Z
okay,
level.
guys. We're just
Yeah,
watching a
no,
video of
okay.
Twilight Sparkle doing a giant laser
Laser beam.
Call dibs on this one. I like this one.
This is-
yeah. And
this
this one
is
also
Dragon Ball
nuclear
looks-
blast levels of friendship magic.
She's goated.
this.
Oh, she's pissed.
She also looks the most like kind of emo-y, so I'm gonna pick that. I'm gonna pick that
Oh,
one.
what's the actual emo one, Haley? Like the weird, decrepit, decrypted one.
the weird.
Oh yeah,
decrepit
Rarity is
cryptid
pretty.
one.
I finally found the picture.
I don't
of
know
Rarity.
what one you mean.
I don't know its name.
My
There's
Little
an-
Pony emo. Enter. What comes up? Hold on.
No
Are
one's
we
asked me what
talking-
my favorite
are we talking
pony
about
is.
Jen?
What's your favorite
Kelsey,
one?
Kelsey.
Oh, Goth. Wait.
Kelsey would
it-
like a Pegasus, obviously. Fluttershy.
Yeah. I was gonna say Fluttershy too, but I don't think she would pick Fluttershy.
I think she would because it's the most. She likes little birds and stuff.
I don't. Fluttershy's just like too soft spoken.
What about that one that's yellow?
That's Fluttershy.
What's that one called?
That's Fluttershy.
Oh shit!
Or
That's
Apple.
Can you keep up?
funny, bro.
Can you keep up?
No, I can't.
Janet.
I asked for your help because I need your help.
Come on. What is it, Kelsey? You're keeping us on
Look,
our toes.
I can't just read everything on horses ever. This is horses and games.
That's-
horses in all of society.
You were told
Sorry,
to prepare.
I did as much as I could. I had one day, Haley. I had one day to prepare. You've been preparing for 20 years.
You should have been
It's
preparing.
Applejack. It's
Applejack.
Okay, no, because like okay, not to like
Applejack.
hindsight's 2020, but I was gonna say Applejack. She's like Southern.
She is. Oh, she is
I think-
southern.
Oh, this one's
she's
cute.
Southern.
I think she's
Yeah.
cute.
She is
Yeah.
cute.
Yeah, and she has some yellow in
And-
there too. That's what I was basing
Yeah.
on color.
Yeah.
And I'm on.
Okay,
well,
now
I
we can all
actually
come down because we looked at a picture of Applejack. I think that we all needed that.
Here, I think we need the visualization.
Fluttershy is like. Yeah, there we go. Fluttershy does have like a really cute color combo, but the like, I'm not really into the like. Oh,
The shy girl.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't. No, I'm just a
Kind
little.
of vibes, yeah.
so shy.
I'm really shy. Okay, well,
I
let's.
was like, I never said that. It doesn't sound anything like me. Just
Yeah, Sarah, you totally give Rarity.
Yeah, you
Janet,
definitely give
Janet,
Rarity.
you give Rainbow Dash
oh
to me.
man.
Honestly,
No,
Yeah, I
Rainbow
see
Dash
too.
is cool.
no, she's the
don't wanna be
sporty
Rainbow
one.
Dash.
She's sporty and cool.
Janet.
She's like,
sporty.
she's the fastest. And she's tough and confident. You don't like that? Why don't you
You
like
gotta
that?
be Janet.
I want that purple one.
I'm the purple one. I called it first.
Oh, you called it? Oh, my bad. Okay,
Oh my
then yeah, I'll take
God.
that. I'll
Oh
take
my
the
God.
other one. I'll take the other one. I'll take Rainbow
I
Dash
want to
then.
play as Twilight
Everyone
Sparkle.
knows. Everyone knows.
I didn't know
the
that you
rules
called
of
dibs
girls
on it,
is
so yeah.
Everyone gets
No,
one
no.
pony.
No, I'll take the rainbow one then. Sure, yeah, sure.
This is what it's like when you get invited to someone's house and they're like, "You can't be that one."
Actually,
I'm
that
always.
that
We're at
one."
my house. I get to be Twilight Sparkle in our game.
Yeah, no, I'll take Rainbow Dash.
I
Now
feel
that
like it's
my
too-
government assigned
Aw.
pony.
I feel like
That's
it's
so
too
cute.
bold to pick like the main character. Like if people ask me my favorite Sailor Scout, I would never say Sailor
It's
Moon.
Kelsey.
Yeah.
Because like she's the main one.
And I'm the main character
Oh, I would pick
in my
Sailor
own
Moon.
story. What are some of these pictures? Who are these side characters?
Look, that's me
Give
and
the main
Kelsey.
ones.
This is a picture of the two.
Yeah, you,
Kelsey and
you
it's
guys.
Rainbow Dash and Applejack.
yeah.
Yeah, there you guys are.
There you are.
It actually does look like us, though. It does. Like,
Low key,
you know,
I-
sometimes I look in the mirror and I don't like what I see. Is that so unusual?
I
No,
really
okay,
see
it's something
Janet
like
as
that.
Rainbow Dash. That's you really
I've
giving
warmed
me.
up
I
to
think
this
you're
now.
right.
yeah.
You're right.
Unfortunately, I will say that you guys are right. You know,
Yeah, to be loved is to be seen and all that.
It's all perfect. Yeah.
I mean, I think I'm probably not Twilight Sparkle in reality. I'm probably more of a Pinkie Pie idiot. But I just love Twilight Sparkle. I just think she's the top.
I actually think you have the vibes of Applejack a little bit too, just based on look. Which obviously Kelsey's Applejack, but
I think Kelsey is
Yeah,
unequivocally
hang on.
Applejack.
Wait, I called Applejack.
Yeah, she called Applejack. All that's left is
Look, it's just
Stinky
you guys talking,
Fluttershy
don't worry
and
about
Pinkie Pie. If you get
sucks.
Pinkie Pie,
Fluttershy's cool.
Fluttershy's okay.
She's giving ooh, and she's giving intense side bang too.
She's giving side bang ooh, quiet girl. Which that was me. I was Fluttershy in high school.
It's parted so intensely too. It's also kind of giving the tonight will be the night that I will fall.
Oh,
for you.
wait,
A little bit, kind of like an
Is
emo
it?
look.
Didn't they? Oh, that's a deep cut meme between Twilight Sparkle and that one guy. Someone will know.
Mordecai.
Stop, Haley!
Oh
I
my
didn't want to even guess it.
Oh, we're bringing that up. We're
And
bringing that up.
Mordecai.
This is like people
I
don't even know
did-
what this is.
What
It's
is
such a deep
this?
cut.
I did not know that this
It's a
was a half
between-
Pegasister podcast here.
Mordecai.
What is this?
It's people
Oh, looking
shipping
at it.
Twilight
News.
Sparkle with Mordecai from regular show.
Oh.
It's
And it
disgusting.
went viral. It went viral because it got it's a little too much.
It's because of this. This was the original thing, right? Can we pretend that
Yeah.
airplanes and night sky like shooting stars? I can release a wish right now. A shitty paint drawing of Mordecai.
So why
and
did
Twilight
this?
Sparkle.
What's going on with the lore here, Sarah? What am I looking at here? And
I
why is
couldn't
it
even. This
Explain.
is like my
so impactful?
so impactful. It's like people would see the colors like purple and blue, and they'd be like,
Yeah.
"Wow, that's what is it called? Mordetwai? What?
Mordetwai.
And so like it became such
On
a
the
thing that people
20th
would,
of
like,
February 2011, DeviantArt user Cartoon Lover 16 started a multi-fandom crossover fiction series called Earthworm Jim, which featured other characters,
what?
Mordecai and Twilight
Just named
Sparkle.
off the game.
And then they became friends. And then the fan art started.
Oh, it's friends to lovers.
In 2020 was when the Mordecai fan art started. That feels like recent. This feels like
You
this
know,
happened in
it
2010.
happened like during COVID.
Oh,
it like
God.
went
A
a little, it went
resurgence?
viral.
Well, we were
Yeah,
all busy during that time, so
yeah, busy scrolling on TikTok.
What better did we have to
I never
do
said we were
than-
doing something good, but it was like everyone kind of got into. Everyone had their thing, and this is this person's.
Oh
You were making
my
bread or you were
God.
shipping birds and horses.
I know.
No, Haley,
I
don't
really
click on
regret not
that.
getting abs during that time. Now it's too late. So
It's okay, Sarah.
I'm
we're
scared to
uncensored
scroll. I'm scared to scroll.
Leo, get the blur ready. So I don't think we're blurring.
So far,
anymore.
we're okay. So far, we're okay. Look at this. There's so much art.
no, Haley has safe search on. Remember when she tried to turn it off on the show, and we said no.
Oh, yeah. You guys wouldn't tell me how to do it. It's pretty mean.
I just want to say we are
pretend.
really failing at our goal
No,
of making
we're
this a
on top.
more
This is about
audio
horse.
friendly.
It's about horses.
Well, audio listeners are saving themselves from this. Okay,
You're
That's fair.
You're
we're just-
safe.
they're not missing out on anything.
It's
I
not
could
about
really
seeing
use a
anything from the
wish right
scroll. It's about the
now.
scroll washing over you.
Yeah.
Wish right now. Wish right now.
Yeah.
Can we pretend that? Oh, we should get these earrings. Shooting stars. Wow, horses are magical, and friendship is magic,
Just like friendship.
just like friendship.
Wow.
Well, it's good that we established all our ponies. It kind of makes me want to get a JPEG of each or a PNG of each of the ponies and put them in our windows for the rest of the podcast. But I will resist that urge.
You could. You could. I mean,
could.
You could
Yeah,
look up
hang on.
Plenty of
transparent.
space.
Well, you can do that, and then we will also add our Uma Musumes
Oh yeah.
when we get to that part, because I assume we all have our own favorite of that too.
Yes, except for Janet,
Yeah.
who was overstimulated.
Yeah, no.
Had to leave.
It was like, bro, it was so much stuff. There's so much UI, and then like, I was like, I can't learn under these conditions, and I had to drop the class.
For the one person listening who doesn't know what Umamusume is, can Janet describe what it is? Because I've heard Sarah
Oh my
describe
God.
it, and me, I've described it a few times. I want to hear Janet describe it.
It is they're umamusume, which means that they're horse women. So they're women, but they look like horses. They have horse ears and a tail, and maybe like one other element. They are based off real life horses that have existed in race. So they have like arcs that are based on. So it's basically it's realistic fiction in the narrative sense, but not in the sense that they're horse women. And it's a racing game that has gotcha elements ? And you can spend real money on it. And you kind of are like pouring into different stats, and you might need different stats for different things. It's like you would think it's all just like speed or something, but like, oh, this horse is good at this thing, so you have to like spec into this element. And the races are supposed to be like really intense, according to what Sarah had described once on the MinnMax show proper. But that's what I have. And Northern Lion streamed it, so you know it's like a game.
Okay,
You're doing great.
Northern Lion keeps coming up. Ben brought that up in the podcast. I don't know what that is. And I feel
Haley, we
favorite-
literally
he's
talked about this.
Northern
He's
Lion.
Canadian.
oh yeah,
He's your
Northern
favorite
Lion.
streamer's
Yeah, you know
favorite
him.
streamer.
oh, he's my favorite.
Yeah.
Streamer.
Yeah.
I forgot he was my favorite streamer. Sorry.
No, he's your favorite streamer's favorite streamer. So he's Sarah's favorite streamer.
Oh, okay.
Exactly. Yeah. Because I'm your favorite streamer.
Yeah, I do watch your streams more than any other streams, so that's probably true.
Yeah.
Yeah, people just kept name dropping that. The last 2 days, I've heard Northern Lion like 4 times. I'm like, what is
He's
that?
got
again?
like a lot of clout, and
Yeah. I personally have been leveraging Northern Lion against Ben and like men particularly.
yeah.
Why?
Because he plays a lot of like smaller games. Like he's like a trendsetter. I credit him for like
Yeah.
helping blow Blatro up.
Oh,
Yeah,
Specifically.
definitely.
And he's also
There's the
playing
PR
Uma
people from there,
Musume.
too.
Yeah, so I've been like using Northern Lion, especially to Ben specifically, to leverage it. Because he doesn't respect me, but he respects like other men, especially men with like big audiences.
That would break
So
his
I've been,
heart
like-
to hear you say that.
So I've been like
And he
trying to
won't steal the
leverage
show.
things. Yeah.
And then I first watched the Northern Lion like back in the day when he was doing like those Binding of Isaac streams, because I would watch that sometimes because I'm like, okay, I like the Binding of Isaac. And then I like didn't watch him for like, you know, the rest of the other part of my life, but I knew who he was, and he's only like gotten more and more popular like since forever. Like he's always just been really popular. So, and because he is like that, he plays your game, and then it's like not literally it goes viral, but kind of. So then it'll be like
Kind of like
I'll
old
joke
school
with, like, people, like,
Markiplier energy.
yeah. I'll joke
Yeah.
like, oh, once Northern Lion plays this, it'll go viral or whatever. Even though it's like, again, it's not like he literally like does every game, but yeah, like in the GDC talk for Balatro, they mentioned like Northern Lion, and I was like, Northern Lion mentioned. It's like, yeah, he's cool. I checked in on one of his streams actually the other day, which had some like, he has like good, funny, conversational like bits that
Yeah.
come out
Okay.
of his stuff a lot of
And
times.
I feel like in a sea of like bad, toxic streamers, he's very positive
nice.
masculinity, I would say.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
He's not like a positive person, but I like that it seems like he actually like goes outside and he like touches grass.
Nice.
Which is the vibe that I
Yeah.
don't get from some streamers. So
yeah.
Sarah, do you touch grass?
yeah, unfortunately.
She
I have to
does.
lead.
She likes curtains.
Oh.
You
That's
like
true.
it though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
you're
like
a
it-
fake outside hater.
Yeah, we learned about this last week. For anyone who missed this, Sarah's really into plants, and she's like good at it too.
Yeah, Sarah the plant guy.
Sarah the
Yeah.
plant guy.
No!
That'd be a good episode, a gardening episode. That'd be good. We should save that.
I want
We can
you to tell
rebrand
me.
something more accurate.
I want you to tell me what I should plant, and also tell me how to make my blackberry bush not take over everything.
Yeah, that's it, unfortunately what I've learned a lot with planting and gardening is I thought it was like this like really demure thing that people did, but it is quite literally a fight
Oh, it's
against
sweaty
nature.
work.
Like I go out there, I have a knife. Like I have a knife that also doubles as a shovel. And like I literally just go out and I have to like fight back, hack against
Shovel
nature.
I
Got a
would like
knife.
to be sponsored by a shovel knife, whatever that is.
Shovel knight.
Not to be confused with Shovel Knight.
Not to
Yeah.
be confused with shovel knight.
We're not talking about plants. We're
But-
talking about horses. Can we get back on track?
Oh yeah,
I'm
sorry.
I'm sorry.
So that's what
That's
Uma
okay.
Musume is.
is
Yeah,
Northern
And
Lion
it
and
was
plants.
Yeah, and it was
Yeah.
super chatty at the beginning, so I said
It's pretty
tired.
chatty,
I
but
gotta
you can
go.
do the like skip dialogue stuff, and it just skips forward to like the actual gameplay, which is the
It's called a hori hori knife, by the way.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Oh,
It's Japanese, yeah.
Nice.
This is one of the
Alright, well,
few
I'm
Uma
looking it up
Musume
now.
that's kind of sexualized, which is unfortunate.
I don't
but
like this Uma Musume not because of her gigantic yonker donkers.
Her
It's because
zooks.
she's supposed to be like an American horse.
Oh yeah, she's
and
like,
so she speaks in like a really broken. She says like, "I am winner" whenever she like wins the match.
yeah,
Yeah.
oh,
I'm
like
just
her voice acting?
yeah,
Yeah. It's like a Japanese
Oh.
person trying to do like an American
Oh,
person
no.
speaking Japanese, and it hurts my feelings a little
This
bit.
Taiki Shuttle, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
And-
she's supposed to be like a cowgirl.
Yeah, that's what I tell myself is maybe she's just trying to do a yeehaw accent
maybe.
Yeah.
and not a bad accent.
So here's my favorite thing about Uma Musume, because I'm like, I'm a dork for just like random history stuff. So the fact that all of these are real racehorses, most of them are dead now. Grass Wonder just passed away.
Grass Wonder just died. Yeah.
Yeah. Janet,
What'd you say? What'd she say?
When
Schmitty?
Janet doesn't know the name of something, she just calls it Schmitty.
What?
I call it Schmitty
Sarah-
or I call it Flim Flam. Those are the two.
Are these
names
inside
that I-
jokes
Sarah
from the
and I-
MinnMax meetup that I don't know?
No, this is just.
That's what it feels like.
No.
That's what it feels like.
I've been saying this for a long time. Yes, for
I
don't
didn't
pay
know
attention to me,
that.
Haley.
I didn't know that. It's nice that we're all learning that on the call together.
Yeah, that is true.
anyways, I like this these horses because they're based on the real horses, and so they like, if you want to get real dorky about it, you can look into like every element of their design and every element of their story, and it traces back to
Sounds
a real horse and their actual career and everything. So you have things like, one horse's mom won this championship at some point, and so like in her story she's like, oh, I really have to win this one because my mom won it, and like the real horse's mom actually won that, and
That's
everything is
awesome.
based on like their outfits are based on like the colors the horses wear, their accessories. So look, a lot of these race horses in real life were dude horses. But
There's a great number of mares, at least 30%, I think, of racehorses are mares. They can get
but
out
so
there.
it's like which ear they wear their accessory on denotes which gender the real horse was.
That's really fun.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're still like no, even if it's not, not actually. They're all women in this game because cute anime horse girls are cuter.
There's no boy Uma Musume.
Yeah.
She was unstoppable. Silent Suzuka. My favorite is Silent Suzuka. What's your guys' favorite?
I want to hear your explanation of the choice though, because that's not what I would have pegged you as.
Oh, really? So I've watched the first season of the anime. I'm on season 2. I've explained this to Sarah in Bonus Pod. We talked about Uma Musume for like an hour and a half. She is so OP in the anime, they move her to America because she just can't lose. Like, it's like a joke that she's like the fastest and she has a 10 million foot lead. But then in real life, she's also really cute and she's shy and quiet. She's just like a cutie. But then in real life, we're looking at the screen right now. It shows like the real Silent Suzuka. She has the same little green ears that he has in his little head cover. He injured himself in the 1998 Tenno Show Autumn race, which in the anime she races as well and also gets injured. And then she's out for like half a season. But in the anime, she comes back. Unfortunately, the real Silent Suzuka was put down after his big injury on that big race, which is really sad. Because apparently this is the race where he injures himself. I preface that he does not die in the track. Sarah was worried about that when I first brought up this footage when I showed
Well,
her.
Rice Shower does.
Rice Shower
does die on the track.
Rice Shower does. I wouldn't show that. That's sadistic. But this is Silent Suzuka at the front in the green. Like 10
oh my god,
10
so
length
far
lead. And it's like faster and faster and faster. And they say in Japan, this horse was like a joke. It was the fastest horse. It was going to be the next Secretariat, but in like Japan. It was just an absolutely goated. Look at it. It's like 20 lengths ahead. Just like chilling. The next closest horse, who is then 10 lengths ahead of the pack. Like, it's just absolutely chilling. Fastest horse ever. And then it pulls a ligament and completely wrecks its leg. And it doesn't die on the track. They take it home and have a vet look at it, and they had to put him down. Which is super sad.
See, this goes back to why horses are stupid. The reason you have to put horses down when they get hurt, because you're like, what? They just broke their leg. No big deal, right? No, they just can't stop walking on it. They'll just keep injuring themselves over and over and over again.
Yeah, but he was like the fastest horse. Look at him. He's so fast. It was like a joke how fast he was. It was like breaking the sport. And then he just got really hurt because he was going too fast. This is where he hurts his leg right there. You can see he starts running very weird. And his jockey pulls him up and pulls him to the side. Yeah. Poor thing. So sad. He was literally giving it his all and he just went too hard. Look, it's like some horses love to run and they get like jazz. Like my friend had an ex-thoroughbred racer, and if you played the like audio, it was like, oh, he would like jump up out of its stall and like even if it was eating, be like, where we go? Like some of them love it.
Wait, does that Does that play at real horse races?
Yeah, that's like it plays over the speaker when it's like time to enter into the gates. It's like da 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 da, and they all go, "Oh hell yeah!" They like get in the gate. They know it's like time to run in a sec.
That's amazing. I actually had no clue.
Yeah, but I like
I've never
her.
been to a horse race.
She just has the best lore, and she's the cutest girl in the anime. And she was the best.
I just didn't
in
peg
real
you as
life.
like a. She's very like shy and quiet, and that's.
She's
I don't know,
cute.
Haley. No offense.
This
Haley,
is a lot from
but
someone who didn't
shy
like
and quiet.
Fluttershy.
like Fluttershy. Yeah.
Here's the problem with Fluttershy is she doesn't learn her effing lesson in that stupid My Little Pony show. All the other ones are like, I need to learn how to be loyal or whatever. She's like, I need to learn how to be strong, like confident. And it takes her like 8 seasons to learn that. I'm like, girl, pick up the reins, learn how to talk, project your voice. She just never learns it over and over and over again. It gets to a point where I'm like, I don't want to help you anymore. You're boring. But
I thought you
Silent
were gonna say
Suzuka is quietly awesome.
Yeah. Instead of being like shy and useless, is what
Like,
you're
I
saying?
can't do it. Like, Silent Suzuka's like, I did it. You know, like, that's the difference.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She doesn't make a big, how do you do about it?
Sarah, I'm gonna guess your favorite horse. It's Gold City.
Okay, that doesn't count because Gold City's not in the game yet.
That was an insane pick.
Her,
if you-
her support cards are.
Oh, is she the
I feel
blonde
like
one?
She's the blonde one with the sluttiest racing outfit. Like,
Hold on. What's this gold?
excuse
what?
me? Gold City.
The sluttiest.
The sluttiest racing outfit.
I
She's got
still
some
think Taiki
micro
Shuttle's
shorts
worse.
on. Well, Taiki Shuttle just
She
has
kind of
bigger bazongas.
She's kind of a baddie though.
Well,
She is
yeah,
a
that's why
baddie.
you like her.
Where's her
I
slutty
feel like
outfit?
I would. There's horses that I like, and
She's
then there's
cute.
horses that I would pick because I want to be them.
Go to umamusume.com/characters, and then you can see her race
Oh.
on that one.
I think I spelled Musume wrong. Yeah, I did.
I do like her though. For like, they haven't shown a lot of her in the game yet.
She's
There's
not
just
in
like
the
a
game
support
yet.
card. Yeah, there's just like support cards of her, but she seems like she like there was one where like the correct answer to talking to her, she's like having a bad day and you're just like want an energy drink, and she's like, oh my god, you saved my life.
I like that.
Look at all these horses.
It's a lot of
So
horse
many
girls.
Look at all these Umamusumes.
Janet, you better start looking now. You gotta figure out your
You
favorite
better start
horse.
looking. I like
Yeah.
in the ones in the
did
current
look at
game
them a
that I
little bit.
like is I really like King Halo because I love an Ojosama personality type.
Yeah.
We love I love that comic of her where it was like she doesn't believe in the word quit and she's like crossing it out of the
yeah.
dictionary. Like that's how much she doesn't believe in it.
That's cute.
I love her
Her story-
personality.
Oh
Dude,
god,
it's
that
like-
was
it's
so
really
loud.
sad.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
People
she's
Oh, we
like
listening.
didn't
trying
hear
to
it.
live up. Yeah, we
I
don't
know,
hear
but the
it.
people
Sorry,
listening,
listeners.
I just
We can.
scared the shit
Leo
out of
can
them,
fix it.
probably. Yeah,
Leo will
maybe.
fix it.
Okay, I'll ask Leo to fix it. It was like
But
da
it's
da
like she
da.
comes from her mom's like a really big racehorse, and she's trying to like impress her mother, who's like
And her
never
mom
impressed
hates
with
her.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really sad. It's
Aw,
a sweet storyline though.
she can do it. She's cute. I've had some of my better races with her too.
Yeah, she's a good sprinter.
Even though she's only 2-star for me, she still is like the closest I've gotten to A+ is with her. I like
You guys are
Ogre
hitting
Cat.
A? I haven't hit A.
I've
yet.
only hit A with like 2. And it's only
Getting lots of
'cause-
B pluses.
It's because I followed someone who was number 10 on the charts, and I just steal their
Oh.
yeah. And I got
Yeah,
lucky.
you gotta like friend people who have
Okay,
good stuff.
yeah.
I do have someone who's got the like level 50 Kita-san Black support card.
Oh, yeah,
which I
that's
know
a-
is
that's a
very
great one to
meta
have.
right now.
That's a great
Yeah.
one to have.
You can't unfriend us though. But yeah, Gold City was the
Oh my
first horse that I
God.
saw, and I was like, I like this horse. And then I was like, wait, we need to beat. We're not beating the allegations of liking characters just because they're blonde.
Yeah.
Literally,
Not beating the
in the stream, you
allegations.
saw her and you went, "Oh, I like her."
Yeah. Well, not just that they're blonde, but that they look like you. That's the other component of it. So,
This is a
but
little
yeah,
beating
witch.
the
this isn't
allegations.
helping.
I like Super Creek.
Yeah.
She's cute. I like how her
No.
main.
Oh,
No. Have you
okay,
played her
we don't do
story?
Goo Goo babies, Haley.
We don't. We're
She's like,
not.
we
We're
don't
not
play
Google
Goo Goo
Baby fans.
babies.
What? She's Google Baby? Who said that? What
Okay.
does this mean?
Super Creek's whole thing is that she wants to be your mommy in like a really uncomfortable way.
Oh, okay.
She's like,
That's weird then.
I want to hold the milk bottle and call you my little goo goo baby. That was the first time I was like, I'm skipping the dialogue the first playthrough of this. I don't want to talk to this creepy horse.
I do think she's really pretty though.
How do you pronounce
I
this
love her
name,
braid.
Sarah?
Matekane Fuku Kitaru?
Oh my god, you're fantastic.
Wow.
In my
I
head,
don't know,
Round of applause.
it must mean something. I don't know I'm like, where are the spaces?
in my head, I just go blah, 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 blah. Like I don't ever actually say it. It's like when I'm reading a book with a lot of fantasy elves and dwarves and stuff. I just go blah, 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 blah. Like I don't actually take the time to figure out how it's pronounced. Oh, I think if Janet had a favorite,
That's literally what I have pulled up right now on my screen. This is
which one? Which one is it?
The one with the
Akuno
glasses?
something. Yeah.
Akuno.
It's one with an
Icunodictus?
eye. Yeah, the one you just had. Yeah, the one you just had pulled up a second ago.
Oh.
One with the glasses.
Yeah, and the long braid.
She's also not in the game yet, I don't think.
Ooh, she's cute. Audio listeners, she has red hair.
I think she's like the really cool one. She's the really cool one.
I want
she's-
someone that had like a little bit of edge, and then I liked her flavor text line that says "check then check again." That is how you minimize risk of entry. Because the other people I was looking at, they were like, "I don't care if I win. Ooh, I hate attention," and I'm like, "Shut up." So I was like, "This seems more like, okay, you're like, maybe you're still not winning that much, but you're like, you have a level head." Which I appreciate.
I like how on the website it's like their weight, and it never actually says their weight. It's just like, wouldn't you like to know, or something. This one says honed to perfection. It's like slay, slight decrease, slay. It's one of their weights.
Oh, Daitaku Helios is so funny. She's also not in the game yet, except as like a support card, but she speaks entirely in Gen Z slang, and it's very funny.
Oh really?
Oh,
Okay.
that explains it.
Yeah, read her bio.
I'm so loud. Well, duh. If you're gonna do something, you gotta make it fun. And if you want to call that cringe, I'll just crank it up even louder. Music note. That's the mindset of this bright, chatty runner. Get ready for smile maxing and parties.
Oh my God.
Because she's
Oh my
in it to
gosh.
enjoy it. Helios is never one to turn down an invitation and has a way of making every occasion a blast.
She's
Honestly,
literally
shout
just
out
like
to the
always
localizer who invented
Right?
the word smile maxing.
True.
Yeah, she's always talking about like aura and vibes and whatever maxing, and yeah, it's good.
Wow.
Also, her racewear is extremely cute.
Yeah.
She's like a little party girl.
We could just stare at these for hours, couldn't we?
I know.
I like Uma Musume. It's a good game. Thanks for showing it to me, Sarah.
Oh, you're so welcome.
Yeah, thanks for giving me enough just like FOMO that I needed to download it, and then
Yeah, I see you.
now I'm enjoying it.
I
too.
see you online like
I
every
need you
day.
to let me into the MinnMax. I need you to let me into the MinnMax club.
You can't join
I know
it?
we're at max 30. We're at max 30 people, so you might have to kick somebody out. to let
Can
me
I
in.
have
Wait, there's a
to?
MinnMax club?
There is a
Yeah.
Max Club, yeah.
Oh, should we start
We'll
a
have to
second
start-
one that's...
Yeah, well, okay.
What about mine that I started?
What a nice. I was just like, you gotta boot someone, and Kelsey was like, we can just start another one.
I'm
I
like,
mean,
no,
I would
I'll boot them
prefer
out to
be
let
in
you
a
guys
big
in.
one.
I'll boot them in a second to let you guys in.
If anyone is like, I bet there's 2 people in there who like aren't really active, and then maybe you can
Maybe I'll check
make
their
a little,
last
make a little room
logins.
for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If anyone's more than 2 weeks since their last login, I'm booting them.
Oh,
That's
2 weeks.
It's stiff
yeah,
competition.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
This is an
2
everyday
weeks
kind
is
of game.
crazy. I play every day. I'm trying to
Yeah,
get that
happy
5 million
Golshi
gold
week
ship.
to all those who
Yeah.
participate.
Sounds like you're going to
Gold
be
ship
making it
is-
into the MinnMax club. You're playing every day.
Tryouts, ladies.
Gold ship is like the best horse, right? I mean, you
I like
can't,
her.
you can't.
Personality.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's too basic to have her as your favorite, but she is absolutely the funniest horse.
She's silly. I like how she kicks
I
it.
know
real
I'm in
life one,
deep because
too.
I watched one of their like live concerts where they have all the
Nice.
voice actors come out and they like sing on an actual stage. I was like, we're so
Oh my
far
God.
gone.
How happy were you?
I was like, wow, because they try to act like they're horses too, and I'm like, wow, they're so cool.
One day I'll be like them.
Gold ship is one of the few ones that's still alive too.
Shout outs Gold Chip.
Shout out Gold ship, still alive.
He's probably had so many kids. She probably had 8,000 kids.
I gotta say, horse naming, like racehorse naming, one of the best just naming schemes in the world. Like, what is it? Why are they so weird?
To make them memorable, I guess. And it's also a lot of like naming something that's slightly related to their famous sire's name or something. So like Gold
Right.
Ship was probably sired by like Gold Hat, or they like take something.
Did you
from
guys
the
see
sire.
there was that horse that went viral recently that was called Skibbity Riz?
Oh my god!
Did you see that? There's
No.
a racehorse.
Is he good?
And he was
No.
racing, and he's called Skibbity Riz. I don't know.
Is he good? At
It's
least.
Stay Gold, by the way, is
Stay
Gold
Gold?
Ship's dad. Stay Gold, yeah.
Aw.
Good for him.
I'm looking up
Skibbity Riz is-
Skibbity Riz.
Yeah.
What's his win rate?
I feel like do you guys ever see the like ranking of best like college athlete names?
no.
There's always
No,
maybe.
I didn't know that
There's
was an
always-
option.
There's a big crossover, I feel like, between good horse names and best college athlete names. I'm gonna bring up the most recent one. We've got Legend Journey,
Oh, that does
Gentle Hunt,
Wait,
Are
these
these
are
horse
horse
names?
names?
These are real
No,
people
no, these are people names. That's what I'm saying. Those could also
We
be
definitely need to
racehorses.
do we need to do a game horse name or college athlete
Oh,
name.
true.
Yeah.
Rocky Beers.
Oh, hell yeah.
Rocky
Great
Beers
horse
is
name.
So these are-
sweet as hell.
these are their
Let's get into
nicknames,
the
right?
sports.
No.
Those are
No,
their.
it's just like
Well, I mean, I don't know, but in theory, these are all real names.
This is just making me realize my parents like set me up for failure with my name. Like,
I know. Why couldn't they have named
You're a
me-
podcaster with the last name Podzorski. That's the best.
Oh,
thing
that's pretty good.
Ever.
no, that's why
Yeah,
I
it's
became a
pretty good.
podcaster.
That's
I bet.
probably-
Like, this is like manifest destiny.
Maclean is so boring. I sound like I'm just
It does sound, but it
I'm
sounds like
Haley
somebody who
McLean.
rides horses.
It does, doesn't it? But that was not necessarily the best thing. You say that like it's amazing.
I feel like Haley. I
bonus.
feel like you're like I rode horses, so I'm a loser. But like my perspective was like all the people who rode horses were really cool, and usually they were like upper class. So like my idea of like people who were riding horses are like of the upper echelons, and I was just too broke to ride a pony.
There was like a definite difference in vibes between the girls at the barn I went to that owned and the ones that came for lessons.
Oh, I bet.
And it was like, oh, I wish I could be a girl that owned a horse. And they would, like, oh, I know who I'm riding today, my horse. Meanwhile, I'd be like, I hope I ride Jacob. And yeah, like, there were some of them that were really nice. Like one girl had a horse there and she was like the nicest girl at the barn. But then a lot of them were just kind of like, out of my way, kind of little, horseback riding would probably attract some snooty little girls in general. Like, I think that's a natural
of course.
cross between like personalities. Like, I want to control a pony, and also I'm like Veronica, whatever her name from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory kind of girl. Veronica, what's her name? The stinky one who wants a squirrel. I can't remember her name. That kind of kid.
Why don't I remember? her
Wasn't
name?
it, like,
I thought it was
Violet?
Violet? No,
Wait.
that was the one that chews the gum.
What wasn't one of them like Veruca?
Veruca.
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 There you go.
Give me a stupider name. So that makes sense. It was like that kind of kid. Sometimes.
could be a horse name.
But Bengal Answers was nice because it was relatively inexpensive. Like, you just paid for the hour-long lesson, and then they, like, once a week, and then they wanted you to be at the barn because it was, like, free child labor to, like, clean up and stuff. So they were like, oh, come
That's
hang
what
out
I
here
did
whenever.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, trade horse time for cleaning up horse poop.
Yep. And every one Saturday every 2 months, you'd have to come in and clean the whole barn. And like you and like two other girls, it would be like your Saturday barn clean. It was like you come in at like 6 a.m, you leave at like 5, and you have to clean the entire barn. Probably illegal, but it was a nonprofit and we didn't get paid, so there's probably some workaround there.
Yeah.
I loved
The
it. I was
place
like,
I
yippee.
The place I went had a thing on the wall that was like, here's why your kid should ride horses. They'll learn communication, responsibility, self-esteem, hard work, like stuff like that. And it's like, yeah, I mean, by doing labor, yeah, you'll learn you'll learn responsibility and hard work, I guess. But also, I'm 10 and I'm doing actual jobs here.
I'm good at sweeping now. I'll tell you what. You do a lot of sweeping going to a horse barn. Every time you pick a hoof, you got to sweep it up. Now, like, if I watch somebody and they're bad at sweeping, it drives me crazy because it's like my barn also had a tough cookie, like, director back when I was a kid. I won't say her name. It might spawn her. But she liked me, so I got away with it. But, like, if she didn't like you, you were fucked. Like, it was like, oh, your life's worse now, like, kind of energy. And she did not like my friend Claire.
Your life's worse now is crazy work.
It's literally true.
It's like, oops, your life's worse now.
One time she made
RNG, man.
Oh, if we would do no stirrups month in November, it sucked. It was like doing a wall sit for an hour. You would essentially do your rides, but when you couldn't have stirrups the whole time. And if you tried to cheat, she would make you get off the horse and do push-ups while she held your horse. It was tough cookie. It was not fun.
And the point of this was to just
Yeah, what were we training for?
exert
strengthen your
power.
thighs?
No, it was to exert power over teenagers. 100%. It was the vibe.
Oh.
And to get into no shave November, but they're like, how do we make this horse related?
No
Clearly, no one thought behind the name, beyond the name, which I can relate to because we work at MinnMax, where most of our content ideas are just this name is kind of fun. Let's make a show.
It's literally
So,
true. No stirrups.
It's hard to judge.
I think it was no stirrups September. That sounds more right. When we're coming
that
back
makes
to
more
school.
sense.
Okay.
Yeah. It sucked. Everyone was like, "Oh, it's no." That would be the chatter in the halls. Like, "Oh no, no stirrups
No
September."
stirrup September again.
Did you guys play like Wake Me Up when September ends? You know.
We should have done that. It sucked though. And then if you had like a spooky horse, you would 10 times more likely to fall off because they would just go whoa, and you didn't have stirrups. You'd be like whoa, and you just fall into the air and hit the ground. It sucked.
as much as I feel like I regret not riding more horses, I feel like it's not a very transferable skill.
No, I think it helped my posture overall.
That's true.
But
If you do, yeah, like the English riding.
because you had to, like, if you slouched him a little, you would get yelled at. Kind of thing. It was good core work. It's like, to hold yourself up. But I always hated when boys would be like, the horse does all the work. I'd be like, you sit up there, Tim. See how long you last. Turn in a corner, you fall right off. But I didn't have the courage to say that. I would just say, ha, totally.
Oh no, Haley.
Oh, I was so shy. I was a Fluttershy for real.
No. I get
No.
it. I'm way meaner now as an adult than I was as a kid. I just kind of sat there.
I gave up
get it.
around 20, 25. I started giving up. Yeah.
Haley, do you have a challenge mode for us this week?
I do have a challenge mode for you. It's called Giving Up, ladies. It's finally
I'm way ahead
time.
of you.
Finally, something I can get behind.
It's finally time. I need you all to give the hell up. All right, now what I have for
Fine.
you.
Yes, this is my challenge.
We have one little mini challenge and then one bigger challenge. Would we like the mini challenge first or the bigger one? Start big and big.
So
Maybe
I
start
will.
small.
Yeah,
Want to start small?
I'll say this was a difficult topic to come up with a good challenge mode for because we didn't really have enough planning time with this one to be like your challenge is ride a horse, which
would've
would have
been
been
lit.
really cool. And I would have loved to do, but unfortunately we had mere days to prepare this. So
Yeah.
please tell us in the comments what we should have done for challenge mode because
Yeah.
I think we're gonna have some fun here, but I'm not 100% sure that this is in the spirit of making us better people.
I think you're right.
Oh no,
But we're not sure.
I'm not sure, but I think you're right. Okay, how about this? How about for an extra layer of challenge, even for the mini one, you guys have to move this over here. Guess whose horse this is. And if it's your horse, pretend it's not yours and go, huh, so that we can have
Okay.
a little
Oh,
bit.
okay, yeah, gotcha.
I will
Okay,
not be
so we all made-
participating because I,
Pick
know
crew
them all.
horses.
yeah. Okay, ready for the first one? Who's,
Yes. Oh, we should credit the pick crew person though. It's Horsemaker from Hagen 14.
Oh.
okay, shout outs
So
to
shout
them.
out to them for making a good horsemaker on pick crew.
Audio listeners, I'll describe each horse. It's essentially like, a little pick thing we can
And then
edit.
would you also describe the type of girl you think would ride said horse?
Yeah. Here's the first one.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Oh.
We have a beautiful dapple gray. It looks like he has a stripe and a snip on his nose, little pink around the nose, darker horse with little white dapples, which are those little like kind of flicks of spots that aren't quite spots, little light spots with a white tail.
I gotta say, I've never seen a horse that looks like this.
Kelsey, now we know it's not yours. Because we would have known.
Or I'm a really good
like
actor.
I feel like this one's Janet's. That's like the vibe I got when I first saw it.
Janet's laughing.
I don't know.
I do feel like this
I'm not.
This is kind of a cool sporty horse.
Would the owner of this horse
correct.
please?
Janet
That's my
in, like,
horse.
the-
Okay, yeah. Sarah guessed it like within 2 seconds. Like there's no point in playing. Yes, this is my horse.
Please,
Would
you
you
sound
take
so
your horse
sad.
Because it's like,
Getting excited.
let's guess. I was like, everyone's gonna know mine because it just looks like something I would make. Yeah, I don't know. I thought he looked cool, and I wanted to go with something different than what I'm presenting on later. And so yeah, I thought he looked cool. He's like at first I just wanted to start with like all black, and then I'm like, well, let me like add a little bit of flair. I'm also a big fan of animals that have like a multicolored coat, like black with a bit of brown. Like I really like those. What kind of cat is that? Where it's
Calico?
like black, brown,
Calico?
and white. It's kind of like a calico, but I think they're slightly different.
They're called
Let me
like
Google it.
patchwork or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, there's like different. Besides calico, I think another breed also exists that has this kind of like almost like I think black and brown with like an animal. It makes me think of like Reese's peanut butter cups a little bit. So it's just like I don't know, it's like a fun vibe. So yeah, this is my calico horse.
Cute.
When I saw the spots on it, I said, sure.
Oh.
And then I just made its like mane as long as I possibly could be.
Whose was that?
It's mine.
I didn't mean to flip to another horse. My bad.
I just love that, like, I could tell that it was Janet's. I don't know what, I just got, like, the spirit of it, you know?
Yeah.
The horse. But when Kelsey said, it looks like the person who made this has never seen a horse, I was
That's
like...
not what I said.
She said, I've never seen a horse like that. And I started laughing because I'm like, I don't know what the fuck a horse looks like. Okay. So I grew up in Chicago. I wasn't around horses.
I like this. The girl who would ride this horse would want to be the fastest in the group. Like Rainbow Dash.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. This is my Rainbow Dash horse. It's all black. It looks like Rainbow Dash. It's like, yeah, but it doesn't spirit of Rainbow Dash, even though it's all black. But
I will say, I was, like, disappointed at how basic the colors were. Like, they were
I
no
was
fantasy
too.
colors.
I
You
know.
wanted
I'm sorry.
purple and
They
pink.
were, like, black to various browns.
Well, this is
I did a little bit of-
realistic.
Look, I don't know. I tried to find a good pick crew. I thought this was a pretty good one.
Yeah,
But
this
yeah.
was very accurate. I was
No, it's
surprised.
good.
Like,
Yeah.
there was more and more details. There were so many details.
There were a lot of details. All right, Janet, thank you for your horse. And what is its name?
I didn't think to name it.
You could name it Jacob.
What is his name?
No,
And I definitely don't want to name it Jacob. Like, absolutely not.
that's mine's name.
I don't know.
He gives
Something
like
cool.
Wave Rider.
I'd probably name it. I probably would start with fictional characters and food. I just can't think of anything that would be good for this horse.
What's your favorite food?
Let's go with Piccolo because I mentioned him before.
Oh, that's
I think I've heard
cute.
his-
That's a good
That's
name.
a cute
Yeah.
name.
I
Yeah,
know a horse
so
named
let's go with
Piccolo. Cute.
Did it look like this?
A little bit. She was. She
No,
was,
Janet,
no
no
horse
horse
looks
looks
like
like
She
this.
was dark.
Okay, well, you don't have to be. Okay.
You guys are mean. You guys are horse bullies.
Well, if they did, maybe I would be more interested in them. I don't know. Okay, anyway.
Okay, here's the next horse.
Where's my horse?
We have.
Ooh.
A
Wait,
light-
this one's like, this is Haley's because
Wait, Haley, do you have a
in my
horse?
opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do
Yeah,
have a
Haley, did you make
horse.
a
And it
Yeah.
also says your picture is done, and it is this like the website?
It could be a screenshot of the website. You don't know.
Yeah,
We know
God,
it's
yeah,
not, though.
God no.
And the buttons highlight when I roll over them. This, you guys got me. This is mine. How did you know? Audio
looks like
listeners,
Spirit.
It does kind of look like Spirit. This is the closest I can get to look like Jacob, who's my OG horse, as previously mentioned. No relation to Jacob Geller.
I'm glad
It's okay. To people who are not here from MinnMax, that is just an insane sentence.
That's like any Jacob we know.
No relation to YouTuber Jacob Geller,
Famed video
who I am a
essayist.
fan
YouTube
of.
get it?
Big fan. I think he's a listener of the show. Hi, Jacob Geller.
Oh my god.
So I have like a light bay
Jacob Geller,
horse.
put in the comments if you think that you look like this horse or not.
Do you like this horse,
Do you
Jacob
identify
Geller?
with this horse?
Do you identify? It has your name. Has
Like, here's the weird thing. I kind of do. I could see it a little bit. Anyway.
Yeah.
This horse needs a beard.
this horse reads. You know, that's what I keep thinking about.
I can tell that the person who made this like has seen a lot of horses because like the brown muzzle into the white is like I didn't even think about that. Like the muzzle. The ombre on the muzzle I find very impressive.
Can I explain my horse? I haven't even. The audio listeners are like, "What is she looking at?" I haven't even gotten a chance. Everyone's just saying this is just Jacob Geller, but a horse. No, this is Jacob the horse, not Jacob Geller the horse. Jacob is I hope he's still alive. God, I haven't thought about that. He'd be well into his 20s now. Oh, I hope he's alive. Light bay horse. He had dapples, which is the little like light white spots. When he was really clean, he had even more of them. He has nice brown mane and tail. He had a long white stripe down his nose, and he had little pink on his nose, which I thought was so cute. So the bottom of his nose was a little pinky. He was very sweet. He was just like a giant golden retriever. He didn't know he was huge. He just was there. He didn't have a mean bone in his body. I'm saying past tense, like I'm assuming he's dead. I'm doing that instinctively. I hope he's alive.
He's not.
No. He's still
Haley's
around.
not. He's alive.
Okay.
Don't worry, okay?
I know he went to a nice farm to retire, but that's what people tell kids when they kill their dogs, so I hope it's true.
You know, maybe he went across the Rainbow Bridge, but we'll never know.
Don't say that. This is a real horse that lived. That was very sweet. And his name is Jacob, and he is kind of slow, but I liked horses that were, they always say go or whoa horses. Like you either have a horse that's really hot and you have to like slow it down all the time, or a horse that is really lazy and you have to like kind of amp it up. I always liked whoa horses more than go horses because it was more about like amping them up, and you never felt like, oh God, this horse is going to explode and do something crazy any second. Like he was so chill. So I'd just be like, come on, let's go. He's like, okay. You have to like gas him up the whole lesson. He was fun. So that was Jacob. I'm realizing now with what method we're doing this that there's only 2 left, so 50-50 chance. But whose horse is this?
Yeah.
Kelsey or Sarah? Janet, I guess you're answering this because everyone else knows.
Yeah, I feel like we
Oh,
can't.
yeah, that's so tough. I wish I could see both of them. My gut said Sarah, but basically I'm just going to pick whatever horse looks most like Sarah between the two, and I can only see this one.
What?
I'm gonna
Okay,
say Sarah for this for now, even though this doesn't look like Sarah because the hair is not blonde. But
Sarah.
I said Sarah because it looks most like a unicorn. It looks like a magical horse. So
Sarah, is this your horse?
am I right? Am I wrong?
this is not my horse.
This is my horse.
Oh.
Kelsey, please
So this
describe.
Yes.
Yeah, I was going for kind of a blue roan look, which is my favorite kind of horse.
Cute.
They've got kind of like this one's a little lighter than I think that would normally be, but they've got kind of like a medium gray coat, and I think they're called blues because it's like just barely in the right light. Looks a little like a slate blue gray kind of thing. And some of them have like darker socks. So this one's got like kind of dark.
Yeah, like it's little
Black-
leg warmers.
Yeah, little like black leg warmer looking things that kind of fade up into his beautiful gray coat. And then a little bit of dapple on there too. And a gray mane and tail.
Beautiful. What's this beautiful horse's name?
Gray Poupon.
Oh,
Cute.
is that a food?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a mustard.
It's like
Oh,
a
yeah. That's cute.
Which is
like
like it's not gray. Like Gray Poupon
Yeah,
is
it has gray
not
in the
gray
name.
colored, but it has gray in the name, and that's all that matters.
Cute. I love that. And finally, we have Sarah's horse, which I think is
Is it a blonde horse?
this one.
No.
Oh, no.
Oh.
So I didn't really, we were just kind of going for. I like the black horses with like the white spots on their butt, but I
Cute.
couldn't find that. But I did find this weird like zebra stripe,
Yeah.
and then I had some dots on it, and it kind of looks like one of those curtains from the '90s, like the
Like
the
little
bead
beaded
curtains at this
curtains?
point.
Yeah.
Not intentional. But yeah, I like those horses, and I also put a braid in its hair, and I gave it blue eyes. Not because I have blue eyes.
No,
because
of course
I think it would look cool if a horse had blue eyes.
That is cool. Wow, I didn't even notice it had blue eyes because this picture almost looks grayscale except for its eyes.
Yeah.
piercing.
I like the celestial look to it.
It does. It's giving
Little
the
dots.
closest you can get to fantasy in the confines of this.
Yeah, I also don't know
Yeah.
what horses look like. So I was just putting these stripes on it. I didn't know they existed.
It's beautiful.
I don't know that I've seen like everything else in this is realistic, so I assume this is a horse pattern. I just
Yeah.
have not seen it.
That pattern, what's that called? Striped pattern horses. It has a name.
That's a zebra.
No, it's like horses that have that, yeah, are like the closest to ancestral equus horses. Because like that's how like old horses used to have like stripes. So like yeah, the one that goes all the way down their body is more common. It's called a dorsal stripe. And then like old ancient horses had like stripes going up their leg and like stripes on their back and stuff.
Wow.
Yeah. Look at how dumb old horses looked. They're so fat.
Don't
They're just
talk about them like that.
I love them. They're just a little dumb. We were saying earlier, their horses are just a little dumb. Mm-hmm. All right. What was that horse's name, Sarah?
Moon Shimmer.
That, of course.
Oh, that's good.
Beautiful.
Should have a unicorn horn for sure with that name.
I know.
Yeah. We'll fix it in post. We'll get Leota at it. In a image on top. Okay, so the other... Also, I feel like that was way longer than I thought it was going to take. I said the little one, and then we took like 20 minutes. So this one might end up being shorter.
little
Who
for
knows?
us.
That is little. So when I was a kid, we took these things called rider levels, which was essentially like equestrian Canada is like this giant not governing strong, but like this giant body thing. And then like they granted you levels, almost kind of like getting your learner's permit with a car. It was like you would apply to do your rider level 2, rider level 3, and you could like experience up. I'm trying to remember what the point of them was besides just a flex that like I have my rider level 3 or something. I can't remember. But anyways, I remember we used to all study for them together. We had like a little room in the top of the barn that was hot as hell in the summer, but it was like where we had all the books about like these are all the different parts of the horse and this is the parts of the tack, and we'd all like sit and like study and stuff. It was super cute. But the questions were low-key hard, so I went through some of the questions and I picked out a few, not a lot, of like ones I think you could maybe get, because some of them were low-key.
Are
like,
they multiple choice?
No.
Oh.
Okay, we got this. No, don't worry, we got this.
Some of them were genuinely like how many pounds of hay should a horse eat a day? And I'm like, that's insane. Like, I love horses. I can tell you how much pounds a horse should eat. So we'll see. And everyone works together. You're not competing. You're all getting your rider level 1 together. Okay, you're ready for your first rider level question.
I'm ready.
What are the 4 natural aids? If you would like
What do you mean by
clarification,
aid?
to
Yeah.
help
Yes,
you
clarification, please.
to help you ride your horse.
Oh,
like on the
terrain?
horse?
Yeah.
So like stirrups. Oh, natural? Like the
Well,
horse
natural,
has it?
right?
Natural would mean
What is-
not tack.
What is the little bone that's on their back called? Is that the hock?
no,
are them?
it's not a hawk. It's what
Is mane one
here.
of
I'll help it that you have, not the horse.
Oh, my legs?
Oh, that we have.
Oh,
Legs is 1, correct.
I did it!
There's 3 more.
Nice.
Keep going.
Your ass?
hands.
Hands.
Hands is 1. Hands is 1.
Is eyes
Wait,
one?
tell me if ass was correct or not.
Ass is like
I'm guessing no.
It's like kind of correct, but not quite.
My glutes.
No,
You spout.
Also, I think
Eyes.
withers was the thing I was
No.
thinking of.
that is the
little bone.
withers. Yeah, I love
Yeah.
that
I was
word.
ass kind of correct, but not. Okay.
Is it my voice?
Voice is a third one,
Wow.
and the final one
Oh,
is
is
close.
it kicking?
No,
Okay. Oh, I guess that's your legs.
that's your.
Is it
legs.
listening for when my horse complains?
No. Think of more back to Janet's ass thing.
Okay.
Think of Janet's ass.
Okay. Yes.
My fat ass. Okay, got you.
Even better.
I'm distracted now.
A fat ass has a lot of what?
Glutes?
Jiggle? I don't know.
No.
Muscle? Your
Jiggle
muscle.
is not a natural aid.
Is it your muscles?
Close.
It is unless you get it done, under the knife or anything.
What does a fat ass have more than a not fat ass? It has more.
Fat.
Cushion?
Fat or
Muscle? How's it not muscle?
What? Wait, it has
Mass,
enough fat.
Muscle skin?
mass or
Wait.
Wait.
Your weight
Oh,
is
okay.
your fourth natural age. Very good, lady.
Wait, what does that
Woo!
mean? Like, I need to.
If you shift
you
your weight in
ride a
the
horse,
saddle,
right? Oh,
like
okay.
you could like
Oh,
warn a
okay,
horse
so
you
it's
want it
about,
to
like-
turn early by shifting your weight in the
Yeah.
saddle.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that is kind of like ass. Okay.
What are the four artificial aids? And I'll say this is 3 because one of them is just the same as something else. I think it's dumb they split it into 4.
Is it just like the saddle? but
Saddle,
it's, like,
stirrup. I mean, in
Bridle.
Western, it would be like the horn of the saddle, but that's not.
Incorrect.
Okay.
All of those?
All those were incorrect.
Reins.
Oh.
Bit?
Correct. Rain ends, they say, but reins counts. I feel like that counts.
Okay. Spurs?
Spurs is correct. One more.
What are we missing?
One more.
Okay. We have reins, spurs. What was the other correct one?
You didn't get it yet.
Those were the
Oh,
only two.
okay.
And it's not saddle.
It's
Got it.
not saddle, and it's not stirrups.
Big old cowboy hat.
Very close.
It helped me. Helmet?
No.
Is it?
Something to help you get your horse moving.
But it's not.
Boots?
No. Because leg was a
It's not your
natural
stirrups?
aid.
Oh, not a riding crop.
Yeah, crop, a whip.
Oh my God, these English
Oh,
riders
okay.
and their
No.
horse abuse.
Oh my
Not
god.
whipping my horse.
Oh, don't hit my horse.
Here they have whip and bats, and I had
I
to
would
Google
never
it. And a bat is
whip
just
my
a whip with
horse.
like a bigger bottom at the end of it. I guess I had never heard of
Don't
that.
hit your horse.
That's crazy. This one's easier. What are the 3 gaits?
Oh.
Trot, canter, gallop.
Slow.
Walk also.
Medium fast.
Fast.
Technically,
Oh, I walk.
gallop isn't a gait. I don't think for some reason.
Oh, okay. Walk, trot, canter.
Yeah, which I feel like gallop should
Okay.
be a gait, but it's not. I guess.
Gallop is a gait. I'm
I
sorry.
know.
Is it like
It
a
is.
speed?
Yeah, gait is what they're called. GAIT.
But don't. Isn't cantering and galloping a different gait?
Yeah, they are. Which is why I'm like, why isn't gallop called that? But they don't
Okay.
have it here. How many
Whatever.
beats are in each gait?
Oh. Like how times the hoof hits the ground?
Yes.
Okay, so walking, it's like 2 hooves at a time, right?
No.
Okay.
No.
Trot. Okay, hang on. I have to think about this.
How long is a single beat?
A beat would be a foot stomp in a gait.
Oh.
It's the same as your dog. Your dog has the same
Yeah.
2 gaits as a horse.
Puggers, get up and walk.
Are you genuinely gonna make him walk across the room? To
I
gallop?
need to see
I guess
this.
so. Okay, so is walking 4,
Yes.
trotting 3, canter? Canter really? Okay.
Is it-
Trotting. Oh, trotting's 2, right?
Trotting's 2. They go
Okay.
front, right, back, left at one
Yeah.
time, and front, left, back, right at the next time, and they go back and forth.
And then cantering is it 4 or is it 2?
Gallop is 4.
Okay, gallop is 4, canter is 2,
Canter's 3.
3.
Yeah, they kick off their back
Okay.
leg.
Oh,
then
yeah, okay.
2 of them land, and then the front one lands alone.
Okay.
Janet, I'm feeling like you're not participating in the class.
That's because I don't have the answer. So this is just like.
I respect your honesty. I'm gonna give you an
Well,
A.
also wait, because first of all, who brought the ass to the table? That was me. Second of all, you said
That
this
was
was a
big.
group activity. You didn't say we all had to contribute equally. You said we were all a team.
You
Now
are
all
a
of
team.
a sudden it's like, oh, where are you at? And then before we had a team thing, it was like, oh, I guess only Janet can answer this. And I'm like, I feel like I'm getting really hosed in this section. I got to be honest with you. I feel really called out during this whole horse thing.
I just think that you know more about horses than you even could dream, and you just need to search
I
inside.
think that's very kind of you.
Sarah, you're giving me like
again,
a what the
and
hell
this-
face. Come on, she knows about horses.
This does come back to I'm very self-awarely arrogant. I know exactly what I'm good at and what I suck at. So when people try to be nice to me and say I'm good at a thing I'm bad at, I know you're lying, and I just don't know why.
Because I love you. Now this next question's for you. What is one difference
Okay.
between dismounting from a Western saddle and from an English saddle? Hint: it's something to do with the stirrups.
Something to do with the stirrups.
Yeah.
I don't know. You don't have them on one of them?
That is correct. Do you know which one?
Which one's the one everyone hates?
Probably English.
They hate on it. Okay, wait. Which one's the one Kelsey got griefed for? The one you it's one
No,
of
I
those,
don't. No, Haley didn't grief me for it. Is the thing. I wrote
No,
Western.
but generally, that's just that society griefed you on it or whatever.
Western's the more
No,
chill
I still
one.
feel like. Yeah, Western. Well, okay, Western. Us Western writers, we're just not. We're not fancy.
Okay, so the Western one doesn't have the stirrups?
That is incorrect. You were so close. In English, you kick out both, and in Western, you leave one foot in when you're getting off.
Yeah, you like use it as a little. Like you use it to help.
So
you
in
get
English,
off.
you just like slide off.
You just completely like put your leg over the back and land on both feet in one go.
Yeah, you're supposed to like be a gymnast and like use your horse like
It's crazy that like
a pommel.
anyone would give a shit. You know, that like anyone would be like, oh, but when I get off my horse, my foot's in the stirrup. But when you get off your horse, you don't use the stirrups.
I think it's less of like a rule for history's sake and more of just like, because Western riding's more chill. It's like easier to get off with one foot still in.
Which one? I mean, does Western riding have like the horn
Yeah.
Yeah,
on the saddle? Okay.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
also hold on to that.
you
I
hold
feel
you
like.
hold the horn because we want to make horseback riding fun and not just about like looking fancy.
Yes. Which I agree with.
So
This one is crazy.
Haley's just rolling with all the shade I'm throwing.
Oh,
I have a real like
100%. English
like
writers
West
are
Side
snooty.
Story brewing in here.
Yeah.
Western Side Story. This one feels so random, but it was a question on the test. Name the 3 most important factors to take into consideration when purchasing a horse. This could be anything, I feel like.
How much does that cost?
Space.
Price is not a consideration,
And
which I'm
people who are
surprised.
purchasing
fact
horses already don't care about the price of the horse.
isn't in there. You're right. Okay, can you ask the
It's
question
kind of
again? And I can
space,
pretend that I have
right? Like-
money.
Space is not a consideration.
Clout.
Not
Is
like
it
Clout!
age? Is it age?
No.
Gender
Health?
of the horse.
No.
For some reason.
who their parents
It's not
are.
health. It's
No.
That's what I thought
not
for clout. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
aura.
No, Aura is not
You
one.
said
Horse
3
aura?
most important to configure
Riz.
when buying a horse. Okay.
Riz is not correct.
Damn.
Actually
Wait, is it like? Is
consider-
it like? Do I have space for it? Is it like that? Like, do I have space?
No. Kelsey.
Temperament?
Kelsey,
I
yes.
fe-
Temperament is
going on?
correct. Temperament is correct.
Okay.
There we
Okay.
go. Yay. Okay, that's my one. I'll see you guys later.
There's 2 others, but I feel like these are it's safety and training. Like that. This feels random.
Those
as
should be
hell.
the same thing.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
That feels a little
Yeah.
silly.
But not like whether or not you have a place to put your horse.
Yeah, I
I guess again
not.
we have to go back to Sarah's thing, which is that you have infinite money, infinite space.
presumption
Yeah,
is
that-
you're
Put
rich.
yourself in their mindset.
Yeah.
Okay.
And not like the health of the horse that you're buying. Oh, fuck that.
No.
Name 2 vices horses can have. They're another thing is
Ooh.
like they're like
Oh.
bad habits.
Wait, I saw one
bad
where like a
habits.
horse wouldn't stop chewing on something.
That is one of them. Do
Is
you know
that one of them?
That
is it
is
like cobbing or?
that's
something?
really close. It's called cribbing. It's when
Damn,
they bite on something and they pull in air and it makes them feel high for a second and they get addicted to it and they just go
Hell yeah.
and they just suck in air over and over. We had a horse named Shooter that would crib and there's a piece of wood that was down to
Why is
like
the
a
name
nub.
I'm sorry,
I
have a
never
question.
thought of that till just now. That's
I have a
crazy.
question.
Yes.
Did you name was the horse name after being?
It
discovered
was
that
always
position or
named
before?
that. He had to wear a cribbing collar to stop him from cribbing, which essentially was something up around his throat that would make it so it was hard for him to like suck in air from cribbing.
Okay, well y'all set him up with that name.
I didn't name him, and I deadass have never thought about it until just now. That's hilarious. But yeah, Shooter would crib every second he could. Like if he didn't have his cribbing collar on, he was like desperately trying to crib on the wood.
It's sad.
He was having
no.
fun. He was loving it. Yeah.
All right. Is like kicking and or bucking one of them?
No, these have nothing to do with a person being on them, like a rider being on them. This is like something they could do in their
Okay,
stall.
like
Bad
eating?
horse habits,
Uncontrollable
like sleeping in a
eating?
funny way.
No. I don't know if you'll ever get this one. It's random. Do you want to just hear it?
Sure.
Yeah.
Can you give us a hint?
It has to do with something what they do with their head.
Oh, like just
Hitting their
tossing
head
the
against
around?
things.
Do
It's
they
called-
hit the other horses' heads with their heads?
No, it's called weaving,
giraffes.
where they get addicted to going like this.
Oh.
Because
God forbid
makes-
a horse catch a vibe.
But it like
What's wrong?
messes.
Why does it hurt them?
I think it just messes with their equilibrium a lot and it also is just like
okay.
it's like a thing they shouldn't be doing 24/7. It just shows that they're
I think-
anxious and they're bored.
I think they should call it vibing because, you know,
They're rocking out.
they're just rocking
All
out.
All I
right.
hear is like the horses aren't allowed to have fun.
All right, 2 more. I know these are really fun. You guys, only 2 left.
I'm having fun.
What is appropriate
It's very
turnout?
informative.
They did it. What is
Wait, what was it?
appropriate
What was it?
turnout for a rider?
What is it like? What do you
Turnout.
wear?
Yeah, turnout means what you wear. That's
Okay.
half the
That's
battle of
cool.
this question.
Shoes.
Yeah, boots,
Yeah.
jeans
pants.
and or pants. Well, I mean, it depends on which style.
Yeah.
But jeans and or like whatever those fancy
Chaps.
tight pants are.
Yeah.
What do you call your fancy
Jobbers.
tight pants?
Jobbers.
Jobbers?
Joppers.
Joppers?
Yeah. They made your butt look good. Hate on joppers, but they made your ass look
Man.
better than Lululemon pants. Hate them on all you want.
We just put on a pair of Wranglers.
trend.
We get up on that
I
horse.
can't with like
One
Kelsey's
stirrup at a
forced-
time.
This is a very forced rivalry that Kelsey is
I know, I'm like
forcing
so
against
not into it. And you're like, yeah, well, you hoity-toys with your
Haley.
joppers.
Riders.
With
Haley-
your big
Haley,
fat
I've been waiting for
asses
this
and
moment
your
my whole life.
joppers.
I've been waiting for this moment my whole life because Doreen, the lady who ran Ride with Pride, was always shit talking Western or English
riders?
riders.
The way at my English writing barn, we never talked ill of the Western riders. We're like, they look like they're having a great time. And meanwhile, you guys are like, those snooty fucking bitches. They think they're better than us. That's probably you
Down in
guys.
Texas, we're like, we just wear our boots and our jeans, and we don't care about impressing them horses.
What the hell's a snaffle bit? I don't need that shit. I'm gonna go bitless.
Putting on their joppers up in Canada up there.
They probably spend more on their joppers than on our horses. And meanwhile, I'm like, I hope the Western girls are having a good day. I'm British now, apparently. You're
Yeah, we're
missing
playing really fast and loose with this.
these accents. You're missing the most
But
important part.
I'm living for this forced double down, Kelsey, please.
I know,
Thank
I
you.
do.
Thank
I
you.
do love it. That I'm just like, sounds good. Don't care
Call
about-
me a hick, you asshole. Come on.
Tell me I'm uncultured. Do it.
I think that I love the way that you love to ride. However, anyone wants to learn how to ride. No. Okay, so you got the pants and the boots. You're missing the most important.
Helmet.
Helmet. Very good. Very good.
Oh, we watched some videos of brains splattering when
Oh,
I was
God.
like 9 years old.
Wait, there's like a red asphalt, but for horses?
Oh God, what is red asphalt?
Do you guys know what that
No,
is? Red asphalt?
is-
What is that?
Red asphalt is like the classic movie they show you when you're taking driver's ed in the U.S.
Oh, okay.
And it's basically just like people's
They may
brains
have shown me
smashed on
that.
trees.
Yeah.
Oh.
To like scare you into not driving
Yes,
badly.
absolutely. We watched videos of people who had like brain damage from like falling off their horse, and then you just had to sit there and listen to like this poor woman try to like sound out words who couldn't think so good anymore, and it was all very sad and uncomfortable. But
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what? Never felt like riding without a helmet, so it worked.
No. And they
Fear
say
works.
if you fall on your helmet once, you need to go buy a new one. Was the rule we had in our barn. So if you smash your helmet, even if
Yeah.
it looked totally fine, and the helmet costs like $100, and you're like, I don't want to get a new one, they would make you go get a new one.
That's the same for biking too.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
Any helmet.
Oh, interesting.
I fell on my
Yeah.
bike a few months ago, and I bought a new one.
Oh no, Kelsey.
Oh no, you fell on your bike.
I was fine. It did eat some of my dress though.
It ate
No.
your.
And like that.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was like
Was
a
it- it's
freak
an e-bike?
accident. Yeah, it was an e-bike. It was a freak accident. My dress got
See
stuck.
when those flowy fabrics, Kelsey.
I know. Well, I hadn't had a problem before, but I switched to a bike that has a belt and not a chain, so that won't happen again. But yeah, just freak accident. Got caught, and I fell over, and I'm fine. Don't worry about it. I'm good.
Okay, that's good.
But I did lose a dress
Oh, and a helmet.
and
All
a
right.
helmet. But I
Final-
got a cuter helmet, so I'm kind of okay with it.
There you go. And you'll get your new bike, the GTA bike, from MinnMax you can use instead.
Don't bring that up.
Oh yeah, don't bring that up. Here's the final question. What is the main source of potassium for horses?
Potassium.
Bananas.
I know,
I
right?
was gonna say bananas too, but it's not bananas.
I know a horse that likes
Supplements.
bananas. It's not supplement.
Oh, is it? It's not salt, right?
No.
Is it oats?
Oh.
No.
I mean, it's got to just be like apples
hay?
or carrots or something then, right?
No.
And potassium infused hay.
Is it alfalfa?
No.
Is
Even
it
even easier than what you guys are saying.
Just hay?
So we're back to
Grass?
banana
Grass.
then.
Just forage grass.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Yummy.
I thought that was a layup.
I didn't know you fancy pants up there let your horses eat grass.
Of course we do. We
you're
love our
you're
horses to
feeding
be
them some
healthy and
pork grass.
happy. Just like any good rider, I want my horse to be happy.
Feeding them horses
And now we're back to
sushi up there.
Going to hibachi.
Don't bring up hibachi. I'm still trying to clear my name from the hibachi gate from last episode.
You know what? You do not need to clear your name.
Everyone was writing me letters getting very mad about hibachi gate.
No.
Yes. It's embarrassing. Well, congratulations. I guess you passed writer level. We don't need to care about it too much. Yay! Very good job. Challenge mode.
That was a good challenge. I
Yeah.
feel sufficiently
I felt
challenged.
challenged.
Okay, good.
But
I feel like
I did not
maybe
get
I'm a
to
better
flex
we're
person.
better
the only
now, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I didn't get to flex the only thing I remember about my horse anatomy though, which is the like 3 back parts of the horse, like on their kind of lower back and then the top of their back leg and then right above their tail is loin, croup, and dock.
That's correct.
Because, just like, just like...
Surprised you hicks out there
mitochondria
know
is the-
anything about anatomy.
Wait, why are you speaking like
I don't know,
Texan,
because it's fun to do that. That accent is like the most fun accent.
Yeah,
I've been hiding it all along. She's actually also a Western writer.
I've been undercover at the English thing. I've been poisoning their water fountain to give them all the shits.
Horses can't have
No, it's
babies.
like a game.
Oh my god! I poisoned the water hole so none of their horses can breed, even though they're all gilded. Got away with it too. Sorry, you were talking and then I called you a hick.
I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, no, I do.
Oh, the bones or
The
whatever.
lion's group at the dock. That's my mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell of horse
Oh.
anatomy. Loin, croup, dock.
I like on the hoof.
Now
at
that's in your heads too.
the sensitive part at like the back
I
of the
absolutely
hoof.
flushed that.
It's called
immediately.
a frog. Isn't that silly? No one cares.
That's silly.
I'm nodding, but no, this is going in the long term.
That's not true.
That's not true.
It doesn't have to.
Some of it might go in the long term. You don't know what ends up in there.
Yeah.
It can't all be song lyrics.
Every single one of us remembered mitochondria. So, all right, should we move on to our show and tell for the week?
Let's fucking go because we can swear
Yeah.
now.
Yeehaw. You
Which is
fucking
actually talking about video game horses, which I feel like we've spent probably less than half of the episode doing, but that's okay. That's what you're here for.
We still talked
Is for
about
our
horses in
weird
general.
tangents.
Yeah.
Oh, we still talked plenty about horses. Yeah.
Yeah.
So our show and tell this week is to do a book report on a video game horse. And I keep using the phrase book report because I like it, but obviously there's not a book. It's a video game. But present to me your horses, ladies.
Who would like to go
Yay.
first?
I'll go first.
Okay. Do.
I have the least amount of horse knowledge, so I feel like I should go first.
Okay.
We can,
But this
we
is
can
video game
scale it up.
horses, and they don't
Yeah,
follow the
it's-
rules of reality.
It's all transferable. So this is my,
Oh my gosh,
first
this
horse
looks-
report.
Exactly like a book report. It's
That's because I
perfect.
searched on Canva book report and I said that one, and then I just wrote over the template.
I love
So
it.
for that reason, it has like a lot of ancillary information. Like it's just I'll explain visuals if there's visuals. This is just text on a slide. So my game is Breath of the Wild, which was for the Nintendo Switch. My hour count is unknown because Nintendo fucked me over on the time. You know how like they are bad at keeping track of time, and then when you click, sometimes they're like, "Oh, you barely like." It says I played 15 hours. No, I didn't fucking play 15 hours. I lived in this game for like years.
Yeah.
So I have like 70 to like 100-ish hours in the game. I started it the day it came out, and I didn't finish it until May of 2023, right before Tears of the Kingdom, which is part of my lore of being delusional. Like, I always believe I'm going to finish a game, even though it's been a million years, because I actually do.
You did it.
Sometimes. So anyway, that's background. Yeah, I did it, and it was fun. And then I have Tears of the Kingdom. Is that done? No, it's not. When will it be done? When's the next one come out? Probably right before then, maybe a little after. So then I kind of answered like fake book report questions that were like made for a child. So I have in the game, the horse was a way to get around, but more importantly, he was a friend or she was a friend. I don't really know the genders of the horses. They're just horses to me. I wrote my favorite part was
did
finding
Nintendo
one
not
with,
model the
I
balls?
don't know.
No, they didn't
I don't
bother.
think so.
at all,
No
right?
balls. They don't have the guts.
No vaginas, no balls.
We barely saw Mario's nipples like 3 years ago, so I don't
God.
think we had horse parts. But my favorite part was finding one with a pretty coat and naming him accordingly. And I also wrote that I really liked the horse aspect of Breath of the Wild because I felt like it was representative of what made the game special, which was making your own fun. Like, I think Breath of the Wild and any great open world game does, if it's working well, it is both constructing authored enjoyable times, but also making room for additional stuff. And the horse stuff felt like that. If you go to my next slide, I have my horse. I had like at least 2 horses in the stable. I know it's not a lot for the hours I had. My horse was named Malibu. I had booted up the game again to get this this blurry screenshot.
Wow.
Nintendo Switch too.
Nice.
Yeah, and it was like a kind of like light brown horse with like a blonde mane and like a white, what is that? Is it a snout if it's a horse's nose? Its face part?
It's
Whatever.
muzzle.
I don't know the anatomy of a horse. It's muzzle, sure. And then if you go, actually, yeah. So then the back had like white with like little splotches, which I'll get more into later. So I named this horse Malibu. If you go to my next slide, you have the inspo off of it, like the vibes of the horse. The year before Breath of the Wild came out, Anderson .Paak made an album called Malibu. And it's like him like on the beach, and it's like a very like, I don't know, it felt very like California coded to me, which is fun. In fact, I didn't live in California when this game came out. I lived in Chicago still, so I think it's really funny that I'm like, oh yeah, this is my horse Malibu, like, and then I end up living in LA, so that's kind of fun. If you go to the next slide, we have my favorite part of Malibu, which is his butt. Yeah. He's got a cute little butt. It's like it's got like a little light cream color, and then like you can see the like coat underneath, so it kind of has like this splotchy look to it. And if you go to my final slide, I think it's my final slide. No, actually, it's not. I have like 3 more. I don't know why I said that. We have like kind of comparatively, it looks sort of reminds me of a cow. I like video game cows. I like real life cows too, but in real life, you know, they do be stinking. So that's like a con. That's all animals, though. Animals smell. And it kind of has like this kind of banana milk kind of look to it. And I like that aspect of Malibu. I thought he looked really cool.
Banana milk's a great horse name
to the
too.
horse, or
Did I match? Yeah, I kind of did match the fit to the horse a little bit, where it has like green with like a little bit of like a light yellow color. For my next slide, I just talk about what the gameplay of like the horse element of the game was. So you had taming wild horses, which you did by sneaking up on them and then kind of like calming them down, like having the ability to like, you know, get them tamed, and then you could take them to the stable and then like check them in. You had riding, of course, which you could do at any point, but like Nintendo made a big thing of the, oh, you can kind of put them on auto and it'll just follow the roads. But like, the whole point of Breath of the Wild is kind of going off the road. So I know for a lot of people, the horse content was maybe a cool, nice to have, but not maybe the core way of exploring in the game, which for me, that was probably also true, but I still thought it was fun. You had stats, so you had strength, speed, stamina, and temperament. You had special quests. I guess you could get like a giant horse in this game.
Yeah.
Which was the horse Haley had in real life, I guess. That was really tall.
was it like the Ganondorf?
It was
horse?
Ganon's horse, yeah.
Yeah, the Ganon horse.
Yeah. I didn't do that. So I said, giant horse? Sure. And they had customizations with the saddles, the mane, and the bridle.
There's also like a
Bridle.
Zelda horse.
Yeah, you could get Zelda's
too.
horse.
Sure.
I liked the mystical Iwata horse, which was like the ghost horse.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
The spirit of the something.
One of my colleagues at the time Brian Altano took one of those bone horses, and he was like, "I'm gonna have this cool bone horse," and then at night, like when the sun rises, the bone horse disappears. So
That's fun.
not an official horse, but kind of a fun thing. And then my final slide is just like a reference to the fact that you can revive your horse if it dies. I didn't actually know this. Again, I played a lot of this game and didn't see like half
Isn't
of it
there
because
like
I was doing my own thing.
punishment or something? Like if you revive too many horses.
If you were the one who killed your
I don't
horse,
know.
she punishes you for it when you try to revive it.
Oh, what did she do to you?
I can't remember, but I remember she's
sure
like,
it's in the guide,
she's
but
like,
I
you're
don't
the
remember
one
it.
who did this. Blah, blah,
She's
blah.
kind of scary.
She is scary. I can't remember what the punishment
Yeah,
is
I know
though.
you also have to pay
Yeah.
punishment.
I just
don't
remember if
see
you
it in
tried
this
to
guide
ride one of
page.
those bone horses to the stable, they would just be really freaked out. They'd be
Yeah.
like, "Why
Yeah,
would you wanna
that would
put
happen
that here?"
too.
Yeah, that's a monster.
Yeah, which is cute.
That's
I
not a
think
horse.
pre Red Dead Redemption, best horses in games. Like these were the best because they had like temperaments and stuff, and they would act different if you were new to them than versus you've ridden them a lot and stuff like that. I remember that being very like, wow.
Yeah, they have like different speeds and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can feed him apples. It
Oh,
was a
yeah.
nice time.
It wasn't
with me and
even
my
like a
horse.
button
My
you
other
had to
horse
press.
not pictured. Yeah, my other horse was not pictured in here, but his name was Muffin. So and he was brown.
Muffin in Malibu.
So cute. Yeah,
Those are good
everybody
names.
is.
Muffin.
Very
I
sweet.
get so like
But
stressed
that
out.
concludes my presentation.
Yay!
Yay!
I get so
Good.
stressed out
Good
with like
luck.
horses in video games because I worry they're gonna get like I worry for their safety. Which is why
Yeah, me too.
Can I do my presentation next?
Yes, of course. Of course, of course.
The horse whose safety I never had to worry about. My horse Shadowmere, which is the horse from Skyrim and Oblivion. So this is the My Horse Shadowmere by Sarah.
Bye, Sarah.
Next slide, please.
Of course.
Hello, class. So his name is Shadowmere. His age is near immortal. And he's near immortal because in Skyrim, he could die to fall damage. But then he'd resurrect in like 10 days, so you could just go pick him back up from where you got him originally.
Cool.
To acquire Shadowmere. Poggers? Sorry.
He says,
Poggers is interrupting my presentation. To acquire
Class,
Shadowmere, you had
please
to go to
quiet
the
down.
Dark Brotherhood. Yeah, I know. Please, Poggers. Please. I'm talking about my other favorite pet. He's from the Dark Brotherhood, which is suspect in that he may or may not be a serial killer of a horse. He's very large, and he's brown with red eyes. You think he's black, but
He
he's
does look
actually a dark
black.
brown. But at
Oh.
night, he does look black. He's one of the fastest horses in the game, and he has like the largest health pool. And when it comes to gravity, he is defying it. He also likes to fight.
It
So
looks
let's
like
see.
he's
Next is
brave.
where he's from. He's very brave. He's from Skyrim. You pick him up after you kill 20 people, and
Ooh.
also the Dark Brotherhood. So only, he only goes for real ones. And
be
you
a
get him from
murderer.
this like dark lava pool. He just like emerges.
Oh.
And then wherever you fast travel, he follows. So like if
Oh.
you fast travel somewhere, he'll just like be there. And
and
he'll,
only
like,
he
be in,
does
like,
that?
stables
No
and
other
stuff.
horses?
Yeah. There's like a few other horses, but like he specifically,
That's awesome.
like you don't have to summon him. He's just already there. But like people complain because let's go to his hobbies and I can explain more. But his hobbies are defying gravity. I think all Skyrim horses do this.
Yeah.
But specifically, I had a really easy time with Shadowmere because he had so much stamina and speed. Essentially, in Skyrim, what I liked about this horse is like, I hate having to go the long way. I like to just go up and over the mountain. And this horse can like do an absolute vertical up and down these mountains. No issue.
Spider horse.
Okay? Yeah, absolutely. But it's great because like Skyrim is like full of mountains. That's like its entire thing. So the fact that you can just walk over the tallest mountains, it's great because I don't want to go around.
That's game breaking. Do you think Todd Howard meant to do that with him?
People don't know. I was on the Reddits today and they were like, were these horses added late in the game? Like, should they be doing this? And everybody's like, yeah, we all know that the horses do that.
Oh, okay.
But so far, I feel like when
Oh.
it comes to horses, the best horse for... No, you can go to the slide. The best horse for traversal was like Skyrim horses. And then his other hobbies is being absolutely killing people. This horse would fight dragons for me, okay? And like, it didn't die. That's the thing, is like this horse would go all in, and like I would basically use this horse as like my tank. So I would just send the horse in, and he would just 1v1 a dragon,
And you would just
I would
stealth
just like
arch.
shoot at it from afar for
Yeah.
safety. Yeah, and it like never died. But you do have to commit mass murder, and some people complain about this horse because they're like, oh, I was trying to stealth kill, but then it just ran in all Leroy Jenkins and slaughtered the entire camp of bandits. And it's like, I don't care. I wanted to do that.
Yeah, ride a different
So
horse.
that's my horse, Shadow Me. Yeah.
And you have your
And then
sources.
there's one more slide. Thank you. And then these are my sources.
Screen Rant.
Oh,
There's
you
an article from
cited your
Screen Rant, which was
sources.
actually very good.
That was a great move to cite the sources. Very classy.
Yeah, I probably should have done that. That was probably in the rubric, and I forgot.
It was. Did you use MLA format? It looks like you did.
No.
Oh no, Kelsey, that's going to dock you a whole grade because I'm one of those sadistic teachers that is trying to
Oh my
teach
gosh.
lessons, not let you learn naturally.
What was that professor you had, Haley? That
Canterbury
anything
Tales.
any punctuation that was wrong?
Yeah.
I'm so sad because I feel like I like that story. I had a good teacher for Canterbury Tales, and I like the story more because of it.
It's like the only C I got in my English degree was from her because of Canterbury Tales, and her annoying grading was so annoying.
I liked your horse, Sarah. It made me want to play the game. You always made me want to play
Thank
your
you, Janet.
games when you like talk about them.
Yeah, I really want to play. What was the game you showed
It's
last
crazy
time?
that she works in marketing.
Tales of
Tales of
Symphonia. That
Symphonia.
looked lit when
Yeah.
you showed that last time.
yeah.
Kelsey,
It
would
is.
would you?
a
It
great
is
game.
lit.
It is, yeah.
Would you like to go next, or would you like to go last?
Sure, I can
Okay.
go next.
Sure. Notice how I wasn't trying to start any fights as I offered that. Okay. What is the? I'm so curious what this is. I don't know what this is.
Okay, so the horse I'm talking about today is it's on the Sega Genesis / Sega Mega Drive, and it's called Crystal's Ponytail. And it was made by Artec Studios, which is a Canadian company, Haley.
Shouts out.
And yeah, and it was
Stop
part
trying to get brownie
of
points.
this.
We'll have to see
no,
her
I hate it, don't worry.
bibliography before I give final grades.
And it was made with the Sega Girls Task Force, which was
What?
basically a couple of women at Sega of America, who were like, I mean, look, they wanted more games for girls out there, but they were like, look, we can't just say that, no one will take us seriously. So they went in and were like, hey, we're missing out on this huge segment of the market. Like, what if we just had even 10% of all the little girls? Do you know how much freaking money that would be? And Tom Kalinske and all the other Sega of America guys were like, ooh, yeah, that would be a lot of money. We should make games for girls. They basically made almost none. This was really the only one I think that counts. There was a canceled game called Baby Boom, and then technically the Berenstain Bears game was also like under this task force, but that's not really a girls game. That's just kind of a children's
bears.
game. Yeah, but Crystal's Ponytail was made by this Artec Studios company. The founders said that it was inspired by their daughters. Like, their daughters wanted a game about ponies, and so they made a game about
Cute.
ponies. I don't know how true that is, but it's a nice story. You can
This
go to the
cover
next
of this
slide.
game looks like if you had a little girl draw like a
Yeah.
cover.
Oh yeah, it's kind of a Lisa Frank-esque. You
Yeah.
know,
Yes.
there's a magenta
There's two
pony with a
ponies.
blue mane and tail. There's a
Yeah.
rainbow in the background and a castle.
And a huge castle.
Yeah.
Love it. Wow.
So Crystal Pony, and that is her name, is Crystal Pony, is a pony of many colors. So there was a ton of customization options, which is not like this is early. This is a Sega Genesis game. This was not an era where there was a lot of customization options in games. So you could customize the horse's body color and her mane and her tail, and there were some like normal colors like brown and black and white and stuff. But there was also pink and purple and yellow and all kinds of other fun little whimsical colors. And she's also wearing this beautiful blue eyeshadow with like big false lashes. She's got some pretty sick makeup, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, these
can
horses
go
are
next
slang.
slide.
Boring. Yeah, no boring brown ponies.
Yeah, no brown
Hey.
ponies.
Jacob is beautiful. Just because he's not purple with a green tail.
You can go to the next slide, Haley.
Fun crystal facts.
So here's some fun crystal facts. So she is the prettiest pony in Ponyland.
Slay.
That is in the manual. It's a fact. She's super shy. She's one of those like pony next door types. She doesn't know she's pretty. She's like, she always kind of hangs back from the crowd. And that and that's how she escapes the evil witch. Is the evil witch imprisons all of her friends, but because she's kind of a like shy, hanging back, you know, not too sure of herself kind of gal, she is the one that has to go and save everybody.
Wow,
She
so
has
the
a
witch only takes
silky-
ponies with like good self-esteem.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
She has a silky coat, a beautiful curly mane, and a long flowing tail, and the daintiest hooves you ever saw. That's a direct quote from the manual. So again,
I love that.
these are facts. She's friends with Mrs. Cow, so she doesn't discriminate species. You know, she's friends with
The
everybody.
other horses do?
and also and the horses. And unfortunately, she is no longer with us. The manual is all written in past tense. And
What?
at the end of the game, you do cross the rainbow bridge. So I can only imply that Crystal Pony dies at the end of the game.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
She died for our sins?
I
Is that
think
what this
so.
is?
She's the prettiest pony that died for our sins.
Oh my god. So she had a silky coat, beautiful curly mane in
Yeah.
the manual? Oh god.
Yeah, she was the prettiest
Wow.
pony. She had a beautiful curly mane.
But she
Yeah.
didn't know
Spoilers
it,
for the
like
game,
that
then.
One Direction song.
She don't
Yeah,
know
exactly.
she's beautiful.
Exactly.
That's what makes you beautiful.
They were singing about Crystal Pony. Wow.
R.I.P.
So it's a cute little like puzzle platformer.
The art looks really nice.
I
Oh,
love
it looks
pixel art.
cute.
It's really cute. It's got all these beautiful, like, kind of bright color backgrounds. A lot of things have rainbows on them. It's a really pretty game. And
I
there's
love it.
like, if you go look at like the sprite sheet from the Spriters resource, this pony poses so many ways. They made like 100 frickin' sprites for this pony.
Hell
it is
yeah.
impressive. You know, Mario does like 5, so this is Crystal Pony's, you know,
She's here to
leagues better
serve.
than Mario. Yeah, she's here to serve.
Stay winning. Too bad she died.
It's too bad she
Yeah.
died.
Wow. I love this. I've never heard
And
of
I
this. I'm gonna
didn't
look at
cite my
gameplay.
sources. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I didn't either. Sarah's just a keener. Yay!
It's one of those things where it's like you thank you. You like, you know, collect horseshoes and collect keys and collect apples, and you just collect all kinds of things because that's kind of what you do in a platformer that they don't know what to do with.
100%. Collectathon.
Sure,
When
yeah.
you don't know what to do, make it a collectathon. Mm-hmm. Crystal Ponytails. Did you played it yourself, Kelsey, when you were young?
Not when I was young. No, I
Oh.
played it later though, and it's fine.
Nice.
It's like
it is fun.
I'm very happy it exists.
Okay, my one better than that shit show.
Best horse
Whoa,
in
whoa,
games.
whoa. Best horse, and you're just going to come out like that?
Wow.
I mean,
All
well,
right.
in Haley's defense, she didn't see our other horses before she made the presentation. So
No, I knew I was gonna win.
Don't
before I even
defend
saw.
her. She don't need defending.
I know exactly what I'm doing. All right, this is my presentation on best horse in games. Singular.
Which is a bold claim.
Okay.
Because I have one in mind. First of all, we have to start with a wide net. Oh, let me click on this. Obviously, in general, the best horses are in Red Dead Redemption 2. The best systems, the best looking horses, the most animations, the best movement. 19 distinct breeds of horses, people. 19. And it's not just like, oh, here's a Morgan horse, and then here's a Turkoman, and they just are a slightly different color. Their bodies are shaped different. Their faces are shaped different. They move different. Clydesdales are chunky and they're slower. Arabians are small and skinny and they're fast as hell. They took the time to make sure this was accurate. There is 59 total styles of coats in total. You do the math. 59 times 19, that could be the maximum amount of combos. I don't think there is that many. 4 bonding levels with the horse, similar to the Breath of the Wild horses, where the more you ride it, the more it likes you, the less bad stuff happens. And they spent $1 bajillion million to mocap horses. So they got the horses in the mocap studios with these little dots on them. And they actually just got the horses to do a bunch of stuff, and that's why they look so real, is because they are capturing real horses. And those horses worked hard for this, so keep that in mind. So we're starting with that wide net. Red Dead Redemption 2 horses. But what's the best one? There's so many in there.
Wait. Can I put forward that my Red Dead Redemption 2 horse was that like white Arabian one?
That this might come in the presentation, Sarah.
I hope this comes up in the presentation.
So, what about the Tennessee Walker you get at the start of the game? I see some people use this horse that Arthur gets at the start for free the whole time. And while I respect those people, I say it's kind of nice you kept it, but it's kind of a stinky horse. It's one of the worst in the whole game. Tennessee Walkers are bad horses. In the game, I'm sure they're nice in real life, but they're slower, they're not as fast, whatever. This one's cute, but whatever. What about Buell? Anyone remember Buell? Not gonna lie, I respect this one, I say. So this is a golden horse you get by doing a stranger mission. And I did keep Buell for most of my playthrough. He's really pretty. He's this giant, I forget what breed he is, but he's like a specially rare golden coat horse. And you do these missions.
I think this is the one that I had.
Yeah, you do these missions for the veteran.
Blue eyes?
Yeah, he does have blue eyes, yes. That's he's blonde
Sarah,
with blue eyes.
The gold-colored white horse.
So not gonna lie, I respect this one. You can always store 4 horses at any given time in your Red Dead file. So I always kept Buell. So I respect Buell. I don't think he's the best though. Okay. And what about the White Arabian?
Yeah, what about the White Arabian?
Everyone has this one. Boring. Fastest, best stats, basic. Everyone and their mama was watching YouTube tutorials how to get the best horse in Red Dead Redemption 2. Go up into the mountains, the top left of West Elizabeth or whatever, by this lake, and then this White Arabian will be there.
Hey, I still cried when I lost him.
He is technically the fastest horse in the game, but who cares? Everyone can have him. That makes him immediately less interesting, in my opinion, even if he's the fastest. So pretty much what I'm trying to say is anyone that thinks this one's the best is pretty much an idiot. Moving on to what I think the real best one is. Is this... Oh, I skipped one.
Oh, my
The Leopard Appaloosa! Audio listeners,
okay.
it's a beautiful black and white horse with like almost like Dalmatian speckles.
If a Dalmatian was a horse.
Yeah, Dalmatian horse.
Dalmatian speckles. It's called the Leopard Appaloosa. So you actually, the only way to get this horse is in a mission. And you can't see because it's cut off, but I say Polka Dot Princess. This is Anthony Foreman's Spotted Leopard Appaloosa from the Tilly Rescue Mission in Chapter 4. So you go up during the mission, and the game actually puts you on the horse. I have here a short video clip of the mission. Let me skip ahead to when you actually get the horse, because I didn't want to put this in DaVinci to edit it down to what matters. Okay, here it is. So it actually puts you on the horse.
That's so valid.
And I remember thinking, who the hell is this horse under my butt? This horse is gorgeous. And I had played through the whole game, like obviously caring about what horses look like. Looked at every horse. I had almost every horse in my little like catalog thing you get by riding everyone. Never seen him though, so I was obsessed. I kept this horse and I used it for tons of time after, hours and hours. I love this horse. And as far as I can tell, this is the only way you get this horse is by doing this mission. So I do love this horse. I say, ooh la la. But then I went and I thought this was my favorite horse in Red Dead, and I was mistaken.
Ooh. A plot twist?
A plot twist. Because I said, I remember loving this horse so much. I used a picture of it as my background on my PlayStation account. And when I went to look, it was a different horse.
What?
And I had
that?
That's me. Audio listeners, I have a picture of my profile on PlayStation Plus, and it's the main character from Red Dead wearing a helmet, and then also I'm riding a different horse, not the spotted one I remembered. And that's when I remembered there was another horse I actually loved the most. I've been teasing you all.
A second horse?
A second horse has hit the stream.
Has hit the presentation.
So when you think about it, the same reason that I think the White Arabian people are basic, this Leopard Appaloosa is kind of the same, because anyone could get it. If you just go through the missions, you'll eventually get this horse. So as much as I loved it, it looked unique. Everyone had it. But that's when I found the splashed white American paint. This horse is, for audio listeners, it's like a paint horse where the bottom of it is all white, and then the top of it looks like someone took a paint bucket of black paint and just like chucked it on him. He looks very cool. Blue eyes, Sarah, if you're interested. And this horse was so visually cool. He looks so unique. And based on some research, apparently he is the rarest coat type in the game, the splashed white American paint. This person here says, 5 years later, and I just found this horse for the first time in multiple playthroughs, proving, because one guy said that online, it's undeniable proof that this is, in fact, the rarest coat.
Yeah.
You only can get this horse by it spawning in NPC camps for bad guys. And even then, it's one of the rarest pulls for it spawning within those camps. And then you could maybe find it in the wild, but that's even more rare. So if you got a female of this horse, a male, of this horse, it was doubly rare because female horses are the ones that spawn at NPC camps. And then it was like a 50-50 chance to get a male horse in the wild. So or female, I can't remember which one's the rare one. One of them's two. And if you got that one in the wild, that means it's almost like getting a special shiny Pokemon, and it's like variant type, if you know what I mean. That's kind of the vibe. And I think I had the rare one, but I didn't boot up my file to check. But I think I had it. I'll just say that. Thank you for your time and attention.
Wow.
The end.
That was incredible. What a ride. I loved
Rare
every minute of it.
horses.
Lots of horse stuff.
I like the plot twist.
Thank you. I thought that would be fun.
Was a fun ride.
I thought I'd get you comfortable with like, oh, she likes the spotted one. That seems cool. And then just completely go off the left rail with this new horse. Because even I was surprised. I said, that's not the one I thought when I looked at my PlayStation account.
What a journey.
What a journey.
And that's all of our presentations on horses from video games. I'm kind of
I like that we
surprised.
all loved our horses for different reasons. And very indicative of our personalities.
I don't know what you mean by
Sarah
that.
wanted a horse that could kill people.
He's fighting a dragon.
Yeah.
I wanted the rarest biddy.
I feel like one of us probably should have done the Shadow Colossus horse, but
Aggro, yeah.
There's only 4 people.
That's one of the first horses I think about, but I actually still haven't played Shadow of the Colossus.
Oh,
I just
you
know
should
about
play
the
it.
horse.
The game's great.
But like it can't even, because I thought about doing Torrent, because like that horse can't even double jump. I was going to argue that Torrent from Elden Ring is a horse.
He's a horse. I would agree.
I mean, is he not?
it's horse enough.
He's
kinda
got
like-
he
he's like
looks
a
more like
goat.
a goat. He's got horns. A little shaggy.
He's
Oh,
like
yeah, I
he
guess he isn't a
functions
horse.
as a horse.
Yeah, it's kind of like Chocobos.
But-
Yeah. He's basically
Yeah.
a horse.
Yeah, chocobos are my favorite
Um,
horse, actually.
Yeah, what's your favorite not video game horse?
Chocobos.
Not.
It's all
video-
chocobos.
Might still be Torrent.
Okay.
Well, then, so a real life horse then. That's what you're saying. A donkey, I guess? You said
No,
not
like video
horse.
game creature
Like-
that could have been a horse, but they're like, horses are too
Okay.
basic, so then they invented chocobos kind of thing.
Like the things you ride in Monster Hunter
So
now,
a video game,
kinda
not a
thing.
horse. Okay.
yeah, like the Monster Hunter, birds.
I like whatever the machine that Aloy rides, which I think is kind of modeled after like a
There you go.
Like a bull kind of thing.
yeah, like
Yeah.
a bull kind of
Yeah, that's a good one. That one's essentially a horse.
All right. I think that
Yeah,
wraps
it's
up
horse.
our horse talk. We can move
No!
on to King Pals.
Please, God, no, please.
No,
Haley was
God.
what? Oh no, Haley only is alive this one podcast.
Haley,
Once
it's
a
gonna
year
be okay.
She comes down.
They're
It's
gonna
gonna
kill
be
me
okay.
after this.
They
don't need me anymore.
I said Aloy and Haley. I said Haloy.
Haloy.
Haley, was it everything you dreamed it would be?
It was. This is the fact that I got to make a presentation about my favorite game horse to 3 people who listen to me is like that. I could blow teen Haley's brain with that information. She'd be like, "What? It does get better?" That's crazy.
Oh,
Not only that, but we loved your presentation.
Oh my God, thank you guys. I loved your
I would
guys'
say it was worth a
presentation, too.
pew point. Then I think it would give you 2
we
point
already have
points,
one of
and I don't
those.
want you to have 2.
Well, that's not how they
That's a
should be
great
considered.
question.
I need to go back to tracking those. I forgot about these.
So, audience, if I were to get a pew pew point right now, would I be in the lead? Please let us know. Someone's tracking.
Probably.
But Sarah's not giving it to me
I
because
don't
it must
know.
be the lead.
Or is it resetting for the season?
No, because
feel
that
like you
cancels
should-
all
Oh,
my
okay.
work with my previous Pew Boy.
No, it should be separate this season because otherwise you could just have like someone always in the lead if they had, you know what I mean, like in the lead for things from like years ago. But we're not even really doing it.
Yeah,
so it
Haley
doesn't
wants it
matter.
that way.
I want that
Well,
way.
Haley gets a Pew point. We can discuss the legitimacy of if we restart the seasons or
This
not.
feels like you guys
Sure.
aren't taking it seriously.
That sounds good.
I'm
with me.
taking it plenty seriously.
I'm taking it as seriously as I take everything else.
Which is very seriously, I hope.
Sure.
If Pew points
It's
aren't
Pink
real,
Pals
what are
time.
we doing?
Guys, Pink Pals is our segment where members of, or listeners, anyone who is in our little club community, you can be in our club, can write in and ask for some advice, and we will give you really good answers to it. Now, I have to admit, I think we forgot to prompt this time ahead of time. So
Yeah.
we do have some new questions, but none of them are horse related because we did not
What?
tell anybody that we were doing this.
I can't
And
believe
it's okay.
nobody
It's
just read our
okay.
minds. And
How
wrote
did
in
no
about
one
questions.
ask a horse question for advice?
I know. I'm
Just
sorry.
naturally.
All right, so our first question writes in. They say, "Hey, Pew Pew Pals, my birthday's coming up, and I figured I would write in about an issue I've had my entire life. Every time I open a gift in front of the person who is giving it to me, I feel like my reaction is never adequate or equal to the wonderful gift I've been given. I've been told I seem ungrateful for the presents, which isn't true. I just don't know how to outwardly project my joy in a way that feels natural and not forced. Is there any
See,
advice you could give
I-
me on proper gift reactions or ways to get across how much I appreciate the gifts? Signed, an awkward aunt."
Okay.
Aw.
Did anyone else's mother like police their gift reaction?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Because
I was
my
trained.
mother I was trained from a child to no matter what be as appreciative as possible for whatever gift I was given, even if I didn't like it. Like my mother literally would be like you have to no matter what look excited, say something nice about the gift, and say thank you. So like
Yeah.
I've been trained to do that.
Yeah. I remember my mom learned ahead of time that I was getting a double of a Barbie. And that was the day she trained me. She said, you are
Yes.
going to get the Barbie you already got this morning. You need to pretend you haven't gotten it and be really excited. And I remember my chemistry changing in my brain, being like, I lie to make people happy. It was like the first time I had to do that.
Oh no, Haley.
And like let's not unpack later this training could be not great for me long term in actually
people-pleasing.
communicating what I like and dislike. But yes, basically you just have to get the gift and you have to go like, "Oh my god, thank you." And then be like whatever the item is, describe how it's going to fit into your life. Even if you
Yes.
have to like make it up, right? So you're like, "Oh my god, a scarf. Oh, I've been needing one. Like, oh, this one looks perfect. I love this color." Like, just find one thing about
I
the
have a
gift
shirt
you
that
can
would go right
appreciate.
with
Yes.
this.
And like tell them
Yeah.
that. Like literally tell them where this is going to fit into your life, or like that you really appreciated that they got you a gift and it's like your favorite color or like your favorite character, or like, "Oh, how did you know that I
Yeah.
like XYZ?" It's that easy.
Yeah. Oh,
That's-
you noticed that I've been reading a lot. Thank you for this book.
I use, oh my God, this looks so cozy. That's a classic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Even if
And
it's
it's
like
not-
A sweater that's too small for me. I can tell by holding it up.
Yeah. You're like, "Oh."
Yeah.
And then they're like, they're also usually like, and my mom is one of the gift givers who like gives a gift, and then like she's immediately like, "If you don't like it, we can like return it." So then you have to like double down.
Because she trained you
So then
to
if they go,
lie,
"Oh,
so she
no,
doesn't
no, no."
believe
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. She'll be like, "Oh, like if you don't like it, we can return it," and then you have to do the double down where you're like, "No, like I really like it.
Yeah.
This is exactly what I wanted." So like be prepared for that. Like if they say like if you don't like it, that's a fake out.
Yeah.
Don't fall for that bait. Then
No.
you have to double down on how much you like it.
Yeah.
Yep.
100%.
Even if you don't like it.
Janet, you peg me as someone who would say, "Oh, I think I wouldn't use this," and be honest and get a better gift as a result of it and be better than us and
no,
they're lying.
see?
Yeah.
No, my biggest like volume of gifts that I've ever gotten was like for Christmas when I was a kid and we used to go to my cousin's house because I had like a big family. You know, I'm half Mexican, so we have like a lot of like family members, and it's like, oh, all the kids would get like a bunch of stuff from like aunts and uncles and stuff like that. It was mostly clothes, so it was just like you opened it and they took pictures of you and you held it up. So you didn't actually have like a lot of like needing to talk. You just need to say thank you. So it's not like people were like, "Oh my God, she didn't pop for the sweat. Like I was 8, like no one cared. Like we're just taking pictures, everyone's just drinking and taking pictures. It's not that deep. And then like gifts I get now, I don't. Oh, I'm trying to think of what bad gift. The only time I've gotten a bad gift is we did White Elephant like among my family as like a bonus gift. Like, oh, it wouldn't be fun if we all just like, you know, put in like a random gift and then we all kind of grab like whatever gift. And like the gift I got sucked, but it didn't matter because everyone knew it sucked. And then we were like talking about kind of how like bad it was. And even my brother who bought the gift, he's like, well, I wasn't buying it for you. I was buying it like generically. And we still talk about it to this day because it was a thermos, a coffee thermos that could tell you the temperature of the drink inside of it. But I already had a coffee thermos and it didn't also work well. It also told you it in Celsius, which was like fucking crazy.
What's wrong with that?
So like, oh yeah.
Oh, here she comes with her fancy temperature measuring systems.
Get on with
Yeah, but
it, you guys,
really
with your
get
messed
bad-
up system.
I don't
No,
really.
you're so right.
I don't get a lot of like, oh man, everyone, I'm just always getting this gift that I don't like. So I think the closest is like if my dad gives me something like that's a physical item, it usually doesn't make a lot of sense. It's like a random bear or something. Even with me being like 20, 30 years old, it's like I don't know, but it's like, oh cool, thanks. Like I don't know, I don't feel the need to do a lot, but also I haven't really gotten a lot of practice getting like a lot of bad gifts. So the only gifts I get as an adult are from like my fiance and like my brother. So it's
I
like,
know you really well.
and sometimes every now and then I get a one-off gift of like someone sends me something. Kelsey, you've sent me like gifts before. Like every now and then I get a one-off like random thing, or one of my like mods, like we've exchanged gifts before. But yeah, I mean, I think if you need to buy time though, you just like describe what it is, and then you can fill in the gaps with whatever. Like, oh, this is like, oh, it's a this, and then just think of whatever to say. But I don't know. Yeah, I can't imagine like. This sounds kind of privileged, I guess, but I can't imagine getting like a really bad gift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
I don't
issue
think
is,
there's
like,
a
I
bad
was
They
gift.
the
got
only-
bad gifts. They're like,
Yeah, it's
they
just
just want to know how to not
people just
sound
need
like
more of a
it's a bad gift.
reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like the youngest kid in my family at the time. Me and my sister were like leagues, the youngest kids, right? So you're the only kids. So whenever we got a lot of presents being the only kids, and I had to put on the razzle dazzle, you know, I had to really ham that shit up because they're like, I'm giving gift to a child. It's the only child here, and I had to, you know.
Yeah,
give
everyone
him the
gets a
old
gift to the little
razzle-dazzle.
kid. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a Harry Potter phase, as I for audio or for everyone listening. I showed the
She's
crew
always bringing this up.
my Facebook earlier, and I have a damning picture of me in front of
It's
the Harry
like she
Potter
wants to be
castle.
persecuted for it.
I loved Harry Potter. I had a picture of myself in front of the Harry Potter castle holding a Harry Potter book because I was so annoying. So I had a Harry Potter phase, but my parents don't listen to this. They would not stop gifting me Harry Potter stuff for years.
Yeah, that happens.
Harry Potter
They are trying
Boggle.
to get you canceled.
They're trying to get me canceled. Also, it's just like Harry Potter Clue 2006 edition, and it would be like freaking 2015. I'm like, where'd you find this? Like, how are you? It's like from just book 1 and 2 lore, like something like I don't know where they were getting it from, but that's all I got. And I would just always go, I love it. And I reached one year when she was really revealing her turf side, J.K. Rowling, and I said, Mom, Dad, save your money. I don't want anything Harry Potter, and I should have done that 8 years prior because they're like, oh, okay. I don't know why I was putting on the I love Harry Potter still charade to please them when they could have saved money and bought me anything else. And I was like,
The
oh
problem
my
is you have
God,
to
Harry Potter
remember-
Risk. I love it.
You have to remember to bring it up at a completely
Not at
random
during
time when
Christmas.
they're not buying.
Yeah, you can't be like,
can't-
hey, my birthday's next week. Also, I hate turtles. Please stop giving me turtle
Right.
things.
Yeah, true.
Also, as a sidebar to this question, I think it's kind of, I'm not there for these like gift opening moments, so maybe it is that intense. It seems like kind of a lot for someone to say, you seem really ungrateful when you open presents. Like,
Yeah, who said that to
I
them?
don't
They
think
said
I
that.
don't think anyone needs that feedback ever. And
Well,
I'm
it was
like
probably
one of
like
the most
it's probably went like,
straightforward people
oh,
ever.
do you like it? Oh, you didn't really seem
Yeah,
like
I
you
don't-
liked it that much. It was probably exactly that. Like, oh, you just didn't
Yeah.
really seem very happy when you opened it. And, like, I can get you something else.
My
Yeah.
guess is it was not like oh, are you ungrateful? Oh, you don't
Yeah.
like your present?
Like
You're
how
not
Kelsey
thankful?
talks to me. Yeah.
I think you need to also like work with a
You
trusted
get down
individual
from
in
that
your life.
ivory tower.
You ungrateful bitch.
I think you need to work with someone directly to not seem fake, though, because it sounds like, because I can
Yeah.
relate to that aspect where I think if I try to express certain things, it just sounds fake. And it sounds like even worse than if I was less excited sounding. So I think you need to like also like loop in a close friend or partner and say, hey, I want to work on this. Can I practice getting a gift from you? And you tell me if I seemed like an asshole when I opened it or whatever. And so you can like work into authenticity.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Brush up your acting chops. Yeah, I really do think just the first thing we were talking about is kind of the template, though, is you name some way this is going to be in your life now.
Yeah.
And give
That's
it
the perfect
some
answer.
good adjective related.
Yeah.
All right. I've got another question here. Hello, ladies. I work at a restaurant with a carryout option that recently started asking customers if they want to tip when they pay via card. I respect many people don't want to tip for a carryout, but the machine demands an answer. How do I direct people to answer the question in a chill way that doesn't feel like I'm pressuring them to tip for carryout? Thanks.
Yeah.
From Indifferent About Pennies in Pennsylvania.
Oh, I love that name.
That's such a cute name.
That's a
Yeah.
cute name.
I love
think the
those. Have you
classic-
seen those memes where they like hold up the eye? They do like
Yes.
something, and then they hold up the iPad, and it's like 10, 15, 20.
Yeah.
percent. Yeah. That's what it reminds me of.
Yeah.
I feel like just don't. It's your job. Like
People
just
know.
turn the thing around, make eye contact, whatever.
I think the problem
Don't
is
make
that
eye
they're like
contact.
they're not like
No, assert
understanding that they have to
dominance.
answer another question. You know,
Yeah.
like it's not
Oh.
the transaction isn't over,
Oh, well,
and you
this
have to
is-
be like,
I feel
I mean,
like
this has already been solved. No, you turn it around and you say, you're going to see a question on the screen or answer the question on the screen. That's like what everyone does.
Yeah.
Like,
That's the meme.
unironically, it's also the meme, yes. But like,
Yeah, it's just gonna
that's
ask you a
what
quick question.
people do.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's to give me money.
Yeah. And I think
yeah,
if-
but
yeah,
that doesn't
that's just what you
address
do.
the like. I think this person is trying to be like, it is silly to tip for carryout, but also, I mean, if someone
It's not
wants
though, because
to.
you still get it put together. Like somebody still puts it together for you. I feel like.
do you guys tip when you
I won't defend
when you pick
American
up?
tipping culture. It's bad. I do,
I tip
but
for
I
everything.
feel stupid about it. I do too, but it is stupid.
I don't tip when I pick up. Cancel me. I just want to throw that out there. Is that crazy?
I think that's
She
totally
also
fair.
reads Harry Potter.
Sometimes
is
I
Canada
don't. Sometimes I
as-
don't tip either when I do
No,
carry
Canada
out,
doesn't
and I
tip,
also
right?
liked Harry Potter back in the day.
So
I don't think
Cancel me with
Canada does
Haley.
tipping, right?
oh yeah, we
we
have
can cancel all of us, Haley.
We have tipping culture
really?
here for sure. Yeah.
Oh.
But the thing with tipping at a restaurant is, at least how I understand it, is it's based on the service your waitress provided you. Like sitting you down.
Not anymore.
Do you want
Not in the
water?
US.
Do you want drink? What do you want to order? Like
That used to be true here.
the 2 hours of time they spend like coming back and checking up on me, I'm like, that's a lot of work.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tip on top. But like me picking it up, there's no besides like saying hi to them when I pick it up. Like then should I tip when I go buy tires or something? You know what I mean by that logic? It's like
Haley, I
anything.
agree with you. I agree with you, but like people make you feel bad if you don't tip.
They do.
And so I usually don't tip as much on carry out because I mean tipping the same as if someone was helping you throughout your entire
Yeah, I definitely
meal
don't tip
is,
the same.
It's
Yeah.
kind of nuts,
But here's the thing where I'm weird though, is I'll tip at coffee shops though, which is kind of
Yeah.
similar energy.
They're
to
making
a takeaway.
something.
They're making something, but in there the service is making the coffee. But then I guess,
oh
here's-
yeah, I guess that's true.
but then I was
It
I don't
feels
know.
like smaller at a coffee shop than it does. Like I'm
Yeah.
more down to tip at a coffee shop than carry out. Every now and then I'll do the carry out tip, but again, usually it is like lower. It's like $1 plus whatever makes it an even number.
Yeah.
But what sucks about that is then I have to do math on the fly, and I'm not good at math. And you ever try to do math under pressure? I usually just guess the number and then I go back and then
I'm like $50 and I run away. Yeah, I panic.
But yeah, I don't think you need to feel like, oh, it's awkward. Like it's like that's just what your job's POS system is like.
Yeah, they
Like, I
know
don't
that
think
you
need to-
didn't
I
do
don't think
that.
Yeah, I'm never like, I can't believe this person in particular is like asking me. It's like that's
No,
just
you
what
guys
the
say
system is
that,
set up.
but
There's
Well, and
some
anyone who brings
definitely-
it up, because people do, they're like, "Oh, what would I tip for?" But they're just an asshole.
Yeah,
yeah.
Like,
Who cares
Just
what they
know that
think?
in your mind that they're just an asshole.
Yeah, if they say that, you just kind of laugh it off and just go, yeah, it just asks that for every transaction,
yeah.
you know, but I mean, it does suck. I don't feel like there's a great answer to this that doesn't specifically say, I don't expect you to or want you to tip, which I don't think is the right
It's more
call
awkward
because
if you said that. I would feel like
Yeah.
I have to tip you then.
Oh, then I'd be
Because
like,
I feel like you're like a pick me for the tip then. You know, it's like, oh, don't tip. I didn't do
Don't
anything. And I'm like,
worry.
oh, now I have to tip you.
I'll just go chew on my dry ramen tonight.
I'll just, what's it called? I'll,
Like a chipmunk, I can't.
Haley, what
afford
is that
heated
thing
water.
with the horse? They're getting high on the grass and they're chewing
Oh,
on it.
cribbing.
I'm just gonna go crib tonight. Yeah, it's like,
I'm gonna go cribbing.
no, I think just the question on the screen. It's an oldie but a goodie.
Yeah.
They can say no. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. And in
All right,
the
let's do
meantime,
one more.
we should overthrow the current employer
Okay.
minimum standards.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I agree.
Then we wouldn't have
Here.
to talk about this anymore.
Here.
Yeah.
Okay. We have one. We have time for one more, except we really don't, because we're like 20 minutes over what we said we were going to do.
Nah.
But that's okay. That's what this podcast is for.
Don't worry,
It's
it
for
definitely won't
not
slide further as the season goes on.
listening to feedback. Dearest Pew Pew Gang, I've been wanting to host a watch party at my apartment for all of my friends this fall. My friends are usually the ones who host get-togethers, but I want to return the favor, and also because we'd be watching my favorite show over the garden wall to bring in
I love that show.
nice
I love
autumnal
that
vibes.
show.
The problem is that my apartment is pretty small, and I have a lot of friends I wouldn't want to exclude from inviting. I feel bad asking someone else to host. I'd love to take on the cleaning, decorating, and themed food making, and get to introduce them to my cat Zucchini. Is there a way to navigate this,
great
or am
cat
I
name.
doomed? That is a good cat name.
Yeah.
Am I doomed to never host until I can afford a bigger place? Sincerely, Close Quarters in Colorado, and they did specify that they use they them pronouns.
Oh my god, they could call their cat
Yay.
Zooks for a short name. That's
Maybe they do.
perfect.
Yeah, we don't know.
Did they? I don't think you did say this because I don't think I would have missed it. We don't have like people count versus like.
No,
General
because that
seat
is
count.
that would be helpful. I
Yeah.
do think it's not crazy to have a party where some of the like seating arrangements are just pillows on the floor.
Yeah, I've done that. I still do
I
that.
agree.
I don't
sometimes.
think
Yeah.
that's crazy.
No.
I mean,
I think it
beyond
depends
like
on the attitudes of those being invited. Like, what are their vibes? You know, because if they feel like people who would show up if you were like, all I have for you is a pillow on the floor, then I feel like
they're like,
absolutely.
"Ew."
But
Sarah,
yeah.
would you
Yeah,
come
I-
to my like pillow on the floor event?
I would come to your pillow on the floor event. But
you
I
wouldn't
would
sit on
come
the
to
pillow, though.
anyone's pillow on the floor event.
That's
Okay.
big.
Okay.
Okay,
That's
I
the
respect
thing.
it.
I kind of feel like the only time in which, I mean, yeah, maybe you just have bad friends or something, but I do feel like the only time it would just have to be like all my friends are like in their 50s and getting up off the floor would suck
Yeah.
kind of thing would be the only way I would caution against the pillow on the floor thing. But I don't know. Yeah, I really think that's okay. I think you can also just warn your friends, be like, look, especially if they've been there before, like, look, you guys know I have a small space, so some people are gonna be sitting on pillows on the floor, but I would love to make some food. I'd love to have you guys over.
Yeah.
You know, I think everyone would be down for that. I'm down to be in close quarters with friends,
Okay.
especially if you're watching
What I would
something.
do is if I was trying to do this and I had a small space, I would invite like the right amount of people who could fit into the space, people I think I would enjoy it the most. And then if anyone tries to like invite themselves, I'd be like, oh, well, like, I don't have room for that. Can we host it in your space? And then I put the burden on them. And then if they say no, then they can't complain about not being invited. But if they say yes, then you get a bigger space.
Sarah, you
But they
realize
want
the
their
more
space.
you
They want the-
you tell
This
us
is
this,
kind of mean girl.
you
Sarah.
can't use these strategies
a
on us
little-
ever, Sarah, because you're revealing them.
This is a little mean.
I would be like, well, if you want to fit more people, like, we'll have to have it in a bigger spot. And then you bring someone else in. Because why would you, like, communicate honestly that you need more space?
That could be good, but they want to host it. If
Yeah.
they didn't care, then it wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
I think if their place is small, again, I don't know how small, if it's like a studio small or whatever. But I think even if it was studio small, you can like find things to work. Like if it was a studio in a non-weird way, if your bed was like there, it's like people could sit like back there. I think also as the host of like a small space, I always take the worst seat that is there. So if there is like a janky, whether it's a pillow on the floor or like my space is also like small for hosting. It's like okay to live in, but it's like not great to host. But it's like, okay, sofa can fit this many people. In most places are like open concept, aka there's just like not really space, but it's called open concept. But there's others. It's like, okay, people could fit in the kitchen. Like you can view my TV from my kitchen. So it's like, oh, some people could sit at like the table that's by there. You know, maybe you move furniture around a little bit depending on if that's feasible or whatever. And depending on if the space could benefit from it, I don't think there's anything wrong with just like, whether it's a folding chair or those like old school dorm butterfly chairs, buying one or two of those if it's like not, if it makes sense for the space. Because I used to have one of those too, and we would use it as like the overflow chair if we needed like extra seating and stuff. So I think those are the ways. And if there's literally just no seats, I would like, I as the host would be like standing around. There's also a chance that people will be kind of floating around anyway, depending on like what the vibes are. So I don't think it's like that big a deal to not have like perfect seating. But yeah, those are my like seating solutions for like a tiny area.
You could also,
But I would also
like,
double check with the people who have the bigger space. If you're like getting a lot of interest in this, I would absolutely double check with the people who host more regularly and just offer and be like, I really want us to all watch Over the Garden Wall together. If you agree to like host the space, I want to like theme it. I'll bring food.
Yeah,
right.
I'll be there and like make sure you're there to also like clean up, because like I think that's like a big thing for hosting too. Is you don't want them like to leave them with just like the bag of like dirty dishes and stuff. But I would definitely, if you have a big group and everybody's like really hot on it and you don't want to exclude anyone, I would absolutely check in with those people.
Yeah, that's a good compromise.
I think people, especially like, look, if I had someone reach out to me and they were like, you have a larger space than me, I'd really like for all of us to get together. I will help you clean and I will bring food.
I'd be like, hell yeah.
Heck yeah. Yeah.
It's true. A side thing I did too, because I have a decent sized living room, but a lot of people come over for like Mario Party or something like that, and there tends to be not enough space, is I bought, like, I have a side chair, which obviously can be used as a chair, but then when I was choosing the footrest for it, I specifically chose one that is also a chair. Like, it could just be a solo stool chair. Like, I didn't choose one that was kind of flimsy and like all it could hold was your ankles. It's like a solid, like, chair height footrest that now we use as a stool, and it's just like an extra chair to have as well. So that's like a little bit of a hack as well.
Yeah.
But have you considered manipulating people to your desires?
I have not considered that, Sarah. I love how you're revealing all your strategies.
It's just like, this is what I would do if I was evil.
Oh.
But I'm not, so I wouldn't do it. I'm just saying, like, there's an option.
It's good to know the evil option.
You just like,
You gotta choose, you're on the Punnett square of whatever evil options.
Yeah, you've thought through a lot of evil options for someone who's never used an evil option.
I would never use these tactics. I'm just saying.
I see. Anyways, thank you all for listening to Pew Pew Bang. Yeah, this was not the episode we thought we were going to be having, but I still think we had a good time anyways. And I'm not 100%
Tell God
sure.
your podcast, right?
Last week, Leo had to mansplain some edits for me because I said some stuff wrong about our...
No, you didn't. It's because you said it and then they changed it afterwards.
And then they changed it afterwards.
That's true.
It wasn't your fault.
I won't let you do this to yourself.
It wasn't your fault, Kelsey.
That's not evil at all. Wow.
That's true.
No, I contain multitudes.
So anyways, I'm going to repeat this because I'm pretty sure it was cut out of the last episode because some things changed. So we may have some advertisers later in this season. We will obviously never advertise something we don't genuinely like here. And there will also always be an easy ad-free version. It's just like the MinnMax Show podcast offers a $5 Patreon tier. For the ad-free version of the podcast, we'll be doing that too. If you're already on the $5 Patreon tier for MinnMax, then you're set. You're already going to get the ad-free version for this. You don't need to do anything. We will also give you plenty of warning if and when ads become a thing. So don't fret. You've got time and everything to prepare for that. We've not like accepted any ads yet, but we are shopping around because I don't know, because we want to get
like
paid.
money.
We like money.
I need money so I can tip people.
But honestly,
I need money for my own damn bank account.
we want to make cool merch, and
that's literally
money.
Why we want
We also have like pie in the sky budget goals of going to medieval times that we.
Yeah, I want to go there so bad.
So we'll let you know if and when that's happening. You don't have to worry yet. But if you do want to support the show, you can support us at patreon.com/MinnMax with 2 N's. You can find us on social media at pewpewbang.bluesky.social and at pewpewbangpod on Instagram and TikTok. We have not been super active about keeping up with that. We are going to be better. So give us a chance, please. And continue to share our content, tell a friend, give us some feedback. I am so crazy thankful for all the people who came up to us in Minneapolis and said something nice about Pew Pew Bang. I was really not expecting to see and to hear that so much. So it meant a lot that some people came out just to, I mean, probably not just to talk to us.
It was just for Pew Pew Bang, I bet.
It was the Pew Pew Bang meetup.
I think
Pew Pew Bang meetup. A couple of them did.
Nice.
Because we told them to, but they still did it. Thank you
still
for
did.
being obedient, listeners.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Anyways, thanks for listening. Our moms are here.
Our lesbian
My
moms.
mom's actually here tomorrow.
My mom is riding a horse.
Oh my god, my 2 lesbian moms are co-riding horses.
If you liked this, you can catch more of us on MinnMax's other content like the MinnMax Show podcast, our Unhinged community voted series, New Show Plus, Deepest Dive game clubs on new and retro games, and a whole lot more. It's all Patreon supported, so if you enjoy the show, please consider checking out those benefits, clicking around to our other shows, or telling a friend about Pew Pew Bang. Thanks a bunch.